so I think I'll just do some readings. But I think, okay, hold on. I have to like, how do I? Okay, so I'm gonna do some tarot readings, general readings. And from these readings, I will do extended love readings, but I'll put those up on the YouTube channel later. So that is the plan for now. So not very long general readings, just kind of seeing what's going on, but I have to like clear some space. It's gonna take me a moment. And I have to find a deck. What deck do I want to use? I'll just use this one. Wish I had like a Christmassy deck. I don't. Or like a wintry deck. But I don't really. Wait, do I want to use this one? Yeah. And ow. Maybe no, not that one. I'm not feeling that one. No, I'm not feeling it. Which one am I feeling? Maybe I am. No, I know. I know which one. Where is it? Okay. Lo-fi chill music. Very chill. Alright, so maybe just move some of this stuff. I don't know what the... Is that the button? No. Yes? Oh. Ah, okay. Because I wasn't sure. I was like... not sure what's going on. Keyboard in the way. Let me just move that. Okay. General readings. Go through the signs. Aries through Pisces. These are timeless. So whether you're watching now or you watch later, whenever you find these readings, there could be a message for you. Just keep in mind, these are general readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just, you know, if it makes sense and if it resonates with you, then claim it. If not, you know, don't try to force it into your situation if that's not what's going on. It's just not your story. There might be another one. What else? I said I'll do a love extended reading, but those will be on the YouTube channel later, not right now. So if you'd like, you could subscribe there to be notified when they will be up. And I'm gonna go Aries through Pisces. Energy is fluid, so it depends, you know, free will and everything. I find the best way to explain it is like with weather, like analogy with weather. It's like a weather forecaster can tell you, you know, they can try their best to explain, you know, see what the weather is going to be like, but you know, there are things happen. Sometimes it's not always exactly as they forecast. Like here, there's supposed to be a winter storm. It wasn't quite as big as they were saying it was going to be here. It ended up raining a lot. I mean, still freezing rain, still shitty weather, but just not as bad as it was. And I guess something happened with the weather that, you know, it shifted. That happens with people's energies. That happens you know, when people decide to do something, because everyone's got their own free will and they can do things. So I try to check on the energy and what the current energy of what's going on right now, but it can change. So all right, so I'm gonna go Aries through Pisces. So I'll start with Aries and go down to Pisces. Hopefully this music is fine and it doesn't get muted or anything. I hope. Okay. So Aries, I'm gonna start off with Aries and see what's going on in the current energy for Aries. This can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or if you just feel drawn to Aries. It can just be 1 through 12, to be honest. I'm not like an astrologer here. What's going on for Aries right now? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, the moon in reverse. The Emperor. Oh, okay. That's kind of odd. It kind of seems like the energy right now for you is feeling a little out of control, feeling like things aren't going the way that you had planned for them to go, and you don't really know where it's going, but it's kind of like you're dealing with it. You're able to deal with it. That's kind of the shining light here, the silver lining of all of this. It's like, even though you don't really know what's going on, how do I make this not crooked? I don't know. Maybe I'll just straighten the cards. They'll be crooked on my end. Yeah, the silver lining seems to be here, like, you know, this is your energy. The Emperor is an Aries energy. It's like, even though I don't know where things are gonna go, as long as like you stay true to yourself, then you feel like things will be okay. That's where you're at right now. Okay. Let's clarify. So let's see what's going on. Why the 5 of Pentacles? The Fool. 7 of Swords. 6 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. I don't think you know exactly why things aren't going the way that you had planned, or the things that how you wanted it to go. It seems it is stressful, even though like perhaps on the outside you might seem like I have things under control. It is still stressful for you, because you don't really know. That's the thing. I'm just getting a lot of like, I don't actually know what's going on here. It can be that perhaps it feels like something is starting, or it's the beginning of something here, because maybe you walked away from something, or you put some distance between you and a situation here, and this is like new territory for you almost, and it is stressful. But it's like there's this energy, as long as I believe in myself, it'll be okay. But it's still something that's stressful. Why the moon? Yeah, the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. I feel like this came on quite quickly. And I think how quick it came on was quite uncomfortable here. It just seems like it was a lot. It's not like super overwhelming, but it was just like a lot of like restrictions. I feel a lot of things that like you suddenly weren't able to do here, and it just kind of was really, it's uncomfortable. Like it just feels like you had a plan, there were things that you wanted to do or how you wanted things to go, and just, I wouldn't say all of a sudden, it was just kind of quick. Like it just suddenly, you just kind of realize sometimes, oh, I'm in it and I don't know what to do, I don't know where this is going. And it can be uncomfortable. Puts you out of your comfort zone here. Tell me about the Emperor. Ooh. Okay, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands. The chair. You seem very sure of whatever's going on here. It feels like your energy here, even though you feel like things aren't going down the path that you wanted it to go down, it's like almost like having some sort of faith here in yourself that something new is going to, you're going to find something new or someone new. You're going to find something new that you will have this emotional sort of appreciation for. Here, you know, feeling connected here for something that you want. It can be a connection, honestly. It can be somebody here that it's like you just, I get a lot of belief in yourself, even though things just aren't going the way that you want it to go. It's like I believe that almost like things will be righted here. It's like you feel it. You have an intuition here. It's like almost an intuition that I need to go down the wrong way in order to go down the right way. It's kind of a weird sort of feeling here. It's like it has something to do with time. It has something to do with waiting as well. That could be, there's like a delay here. I don't feel like this is your energy, this Knight of Coins. There's like a delay here from somebody here who is not moving forward, who's not doing something in the situation. But it's like you feel intuitively, like you understand emotionally why. And that, you know, that's where this sort of belief in yourself is coming from. You know, it's just delayed. It's like you feel like it's not gone, it's just delayed here. You know, you'll have a new opportunity here in love or in something that you will find that you love or have feelings for, and that there will be this reunion, this coming together here, because you're gonna make that happen. It's just when the time is right, it feels. Okay, I'm gonna get advice for Aries and then I'll move on. Advice. Thanos, all that I seek is in my grasp. Well, what do you need me for advice here? This is basically the Emperor energy here. You know, you've got the abilities, you got the power. This is all about manifesting. It's basically the Magician here. The advice here is really, you have what it takes to make something happen here if you want it to happen. You can manifest that in. You have the abilities here to do it. It's like kind of almost like a reminder. It's like, Aries, you're awesome. You can make something happen if you really want it to happen. Okay. All right, that's what I have For Aries, for general messages, I'm gonna move on. I'll have a love reading up sometime this weekend on my YouTube channel to continue. But we're going to move on to Taurus. Okay. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? And the current energy. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the World in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like Taurus, sorry, my camera's crooked, so I put it straight, but it doesn't come off that way. So in your current energy here, I feel like you might be holding back on something here for some reason. It could be that you think that either you don't have the motivation to start it here. There's a couple of things here. It can be that you don't have the motivation to start something, and it's not something new, like for you to feel this way. It could be that you just don't have the motivation or the energy right now to start something because there are other things that you need to take care of right now. That kind of feels more like what's going on, because with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're, in a sense, you have control here. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has their shit together. I feel like that's you. You know what's going on in your life. You know, you have the resources to do things. It's not that you don't have like the money to do it, you just literally just don't have the energy to do it, because there's so many other things here that are kind of taking up that energy, it feels. So you're kind of like being a little, how would I put this, like keeping things to yourself a bit, like not really sharing, I guess I could put it. You're not really sharing things. I don't know what it is, but you're not sharing something here because you just don't have the energy to really deal with it right now. Okay, let's see what. I'm gonna start with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, clarify the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Queen of Coins in reverse. Yeah, I feel you're just overwhelmed right now with things in your life. It's like overwhelmed with the things that you want, either like even to happen or just wanting, like it's like, how would I put this? There's just a lot going on right now. And this is like how you keep things stable, right? Because you want to what did I just say? Sorry, I got distracted. What did I just say about the Four of Pentacles? I get distracted very easily when I'm channeling. Keeping to yourself, not sharing. Yeah, So it's like you're not sharing things here because it's too much right now for you to really like be in that sort of giving energy, that sort of generosity energy right now. I do feel like you would want to do that here, but if you do that, it would just add more to your plate than that you have the energy for right now. So it's like almost withdrawing a bit, like you're just not able to give that sort of energy right now. Hey Ezra, I'm good. You just doing general readings. Okay, why the Ace of Wands here? So we have Queen of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups. Oh, thank you for the follow. And we have Death in reverse. Motivation. Why are the energy? Ooh. So, okay, I feel like there may be something changing, like a transition going on right now in the energy, and it's taking up a lot of your energy right now, whatever it is. But it's also like, it's like a lot of energy kind of, it's like almost like not wanting it to happen. It's like, because, yeah, it's very frustrating. I'm getting a lot of frustration here. Because I feel whatever this is, this death here, it is losing something. It's like you are losing something. I don't know what it is. It's like something has ended, you're losing something. So there is an emotional aspect to it. There is a physical aspect to it. It's frustrating. It's annoying. This is why you don't have any energy. Why you don't have energy to do things here, because this shit is going on. I feel like this isn't over, and because it, you know, it's in reverse, it's not over. Tell me about, yeah, the World, Star in reverse, King of Cups. Yeah, this seems to be relationship problems. The Lovers, the Chariot in reverse. There's some sort of unfinished business here that is going on. It could be perhaps maybe there's a breakup, or feeling like somebody is like distancing themselves or not including you, or you know, energies can be reversed here as well. So it's like it's causing delays in your life here because you're not able to give to other things in your life. It's like you're so wrapped up in what's going on in this connection. It's like there is a feeling of hopelessness that maybe it's not going to work out here, or that you're not going to be able to communicate with this person because this person doesn't really share how they feel. So it's like maybe you tried to tell them how you feel, but you know, like it's like knowing that this person isn't going to tell you how they feel. That's where it's like it kind of feels hopeless in that aspect here, and that's what's causing delays here, because it's like, you know, you just know this person is not going to tell you how they feel, how they actually feel, and it's just draining your energy right now. It's like you just don't have the energy to give to other things, even though you would like to. But I do feel like you are mature. You're dealing with this in a mature way. It's not like yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You're not allowing your emotions to get too involved in this. That's what I feel. So even though this is going on, even though you feel frustrated and annoyed with what's going on here, it's not like you're dealing with it in the best way that you can deal with it, but it's still like it hurts. Like there's some sort of, you know, betrayal, there's suffering going on here. But it's like you're not allowing yourself to go overboard, like get really emotional about it, I guess. Okay. All right, let's see the advice for you. Yeah, I have like more wires around here. It's a little more difficult for me. More wires, more wires. Oh, this is your other account. I don't know. Maybe it was just Twitch. Maybe they have like this automated like thing because I didn't do it. I don't care enough to report. Like I didn't even remember about it until you told me. Oops. Okay, there's two here. Howard the Duck, it says, you're not from around here, are you? And the Hulk, think first, smash later. Advice and or guidance here from Spirit is, this is basically roll with the punches. It does feel uncomfortable. You know, it's something that doesn't happen very often, and I don't know how much you can do about it here, like with the Hulk energy. It is reminding you not to let your temper get the best of you, because I do feel like there aren't a lot of emotions here coming from you, but the one emotion that I see here is this Queen of Wands in reverse, is this frustration, annoyance here. So there's a reminder here not to get too angry about the situation here, you know, to remain in this energy, this Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords here, to think about things before acting. But I feel you're already doing that anyways. But that's what this, you know, I feel like it's gonna get weirder. I think with Howard the Duck, the situation is gonna get weirder, and you might get more frustrated, more angry, more depleted of your energy, and it's just kind of like, you know, try to deal with it the best that you can here. This doesn't really look like a great situation. All right, so that's what I have for Taurus. I'll be doing a love reading extended that will be up on the YouTube channel, so you could subscribe there and be notified when I put those up, which should be sometime this weekend. So gonna move on to Gemini. I mean, you shouldn't be doing sexist jokes, period. It's bad taste. They're not even that funny. Okay, Gemini. This can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Let's see what's going on in the general energy. In the current energy for you. Going on for Gemini. Oh, fuck. Come back here. Okay, the Fool. Oh. These want to come out together. The Fool, the Sun in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ah, I feel, Gemini, you have been walking away from something. You've been leaving something behind that you probably should have left behind a while ago here. Starting a new path, a new journey here. There's a bit of an avoidance here. I don't know exactly what you're walking away from, but whatever it is, I feel like it doesn't want to walk away from you. It feels like a person, like a connection here. I think that's something that you're not really considering here in this current energy, because it looks like they want to come back and try. I don't know what they want to do, but there's an energy here that, yeah, this is you, like, I'm walking away. You're like, you're walking away. But there's an energy here that is kind of chasing you, I guess. They're coming back around, because I feel like it feels like an energy that you're just like, well, it's not going anywhere anyway, so you just kind of left it. And then it's like once you leave, that energy wakes up and comes back around, except there are still problems, there are still issues in this connection. It feels like a relationship that you have with somebody, but I feel like you might even just ignore all that shit as well. It's like no matter what this person says or does, it's kind of like you're just kind of, it's not you're done, you're just avoiding it. Yeah, see, Chariot in reverse, King of Cups. The King of Cups is very diplomatic. I'm getting an energy that you walked away from something because you felt like, well, this is, you know, this is good for everybody here, I guess. Here, I don't think you really knew where you were going, though. It kind of just feels, you know what it feels like? One of those energies where it's like, okay, I mean, nothing's happening here, so I guess I'm just gonna leave because what's the point in me staying around? I don't know why in my brain, I'm just imagining like a library, like going to a library and you get there and it's kind of like, a library is there for people to take out books and to read books, but it's like you get there and the books are off limits kind of thing. So you're just there at the library and it's like, so I guess I'll just leave because I came to the library to read books, but you know, I can't read the books, so what am I doing here? I mean, it's nice, it looks nice and everything's quiet, but like, I guess I'll just leave. That's what it feels like your energy is. And then it's like, as soon as you go to leave, it's like the librarian pops up and goes, oh, I didn't know you're here. Yeah, you can have access to the books, you know, but like but you still can't have access to it, but maybe like soon or something. I don't know. It just feels that way. And you're just kind of like, okay, well, I don't know. Like, I'm still leaving. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Can you tell me about this energy more? Can you tell me about the sun? Yeah, okay. High Priestess. Okay, keep your secrets. Ooh, somebody. It can be you, but I'm not so sure. I feel like you have somebody here. King of Swords can be another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody here is... How do I put this? They're thinking about the problems that they're not really problems. That's the thing. The sun in reverse, it just feels like they're problems, but they're not actually problems. Like there isn't an actual problem here. It's like, you know how sometimes you have the problem of having too much of a good thing kind of thing. It's like, well, that's not really a problem. I don't know. I'm gonna go into a sports thing because that's the only way I can describe the energy. You know, sometimes like a team, they have too many good players and they're like, well, there's only so many spots on the team and we just have too many good players, so we have to like bench some people here that are really good. But I mean, it's a good problem to have. That's what it kind of feels like here. There are problems, but they're kind of like small, like petty. Not even petty, they're just small problems in this relationship. Like I said, you're at the library and it's like the only problem you have is that you, for some reason, you can't read the books. It's not you. I mean, you're just told that you can't read them, but they're there. They're all there. They have like the full, you know, series of every fucking book ever. Any book that you're looking for that you would want, it's there in the library. The library's clean. There's nobody around and it's quiet and it's nice. Like everything else is there. It's just for some reason, you just can't do anything in the library. You just can't use the library. And that's what this feels like. It's like whatever relationship you have with somebody, it's all there. just for whatever reason, there's nothing happening. And there's somebody here who's keeping that to themselves. I don't know why. They've decided to kind of keep it to themselves. What is this? King of Wands? They don't know what to do. Like, they don't know what decision to make here. This person doesn't know what they want. I'll put it that way. So if it's a library, that sort of library analogy, it's like the librarian here doesn't know if they want you to read the books, if they want to give you access to read the books. But they kind of know you'd be fine to read them. You're responsible and all that. You're not gonna like tear the pages up or write on the pages or anything like that. So, but you know, there's a trust issue going on here. Somebody doesn't really trust you. And I don't think it's not you. I think they just have trust issues here. And they're just trying to like, they're trying to watch you here. They might be spying on you, trying to figure you out. Trying to figure out what it is that they want from you and this connection. But I feel like, Gemini, you're getting tired of it and you just kind of started walking away. Your energy is walking away because you're like, well, if I can't read the books right now, why am I in the library? I'm gonna go find a library that I can fucking read the books in. Let's tell me about the Fool. Why the Fool? King of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, it's somebody who doesn't want to wait. Knight of Coins. Yeah, the Fool here, it's like you're moving away because you've already waited long enough. You've waited for something to happen. The Knight of Coins is somebody who waits and sees what happens. And you've been waiting and it's like nothing's been happening, or it's been really slow. So I'm going to speed things up for myself and go find another library here because there's this more waiting energy. There's a lot of waiting. You've been doing a lot of waiting here. There's 3 Wands in reverse. I have been waiting, and you have all these emotions within you, all these feelings here that you've kind of kept to yourself, that you feel like you want to get those out. It's like you don't want to be restricted here in expressing your feelings or sharing your feelings here. And so it's like, well, I'm gonna go it's like finding another relationship where you can do that, because it feels like you've been waiting to do that here in this connection. And yeah, it's like, well, maybe I should find another option. Maybe I should find other options here because nothing's been happening. It hasn't been successful here. I've just been waiting. What is this? This is somebody who's like trying to come back around. I feel like they're chasing after you a little. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Chariot, Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's because you're walking away. It's directly tied to you walking away. You walking away from it feels like a relationship here that you have here with somebody. Because they feel like, you know, they've ignored you, like you're ignoring them. It's like, oh shit, Gemini is walking away, they're ignoring me, or I've ignored them for too long, and now it's like, oh, now that they're like walking away, it hurts that they're walking away. And this is them chasing after you with the Chariot, chasing after you because you're walking away. Like, oh shit, I don't want them to walk away, I don't want them to get away. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Tell me about this Ten of Cups here. What's the issue? Distance. Could be, yeah. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Page of Cups. I feel like not enough emotion was expressed here, not enough, was said here. It's just a page. Pages are, they don't really understand how they're feeling, and the way it comes out isn't the way that they were expressing how they felt really wasn't getting across, I don't feel. Or they didn't say it, or they were too nervous to say it. I don't know what's going on here. Just the Page of Cups is somebody, maybe all they did was fantasize about this relationship and didn't actually do anything about it. It can be a very daydreamy type of energy here. But the problem here is there is no relationship, actually. There's no, because here, you know, it is a marriage here. This isn't happening. You're not in a committed relationship with each other. And I don't know why there's distance here. Somebody could have ran away, or somebody put distance here. It feels like it has to do with timing, with the Wheel of Fortune, that that at the time this person ran away. I don't know if they feel that way now, but I'm getting this Page energy here. Yeah, it's like they didn't know what to do with the opportunity that was given to them. Yeah, see, it's all about expressing how they feel. This person didn't really express how they felt, or at least they didn't do a very good job of it. It didn't come across. Because they just didn't know what to do with the opportunity that was given to them here in this energy. So, okay. I'll get advice here for Gemini. Moon Knight. It's never too late for a second chance. Wow. Spirit's coming through and kind of saying, don't shut this down completely. I don't feel like you are. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like you're just getting tired of waiting around right now. But the advice and guidance here kind of just feels like it's not all about you. This person is going probably through some things. They have some issues. They have trust issues, right? It's not all about you here. It's kind of like, don't write this person off completely. Don't walk away from them completely. Here, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just telling you the advice here from Spirit. I mean, I don't care what you do. Like, I'm neutral. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. But I'm just interpreting the energy here. But the advice or guidance here from Spirit is just be aware that, you know, it's not all about you. I mean, I understand you're tired of waiting, but I'll go back to the library here. What if the librarian was dealing with some personal issues? And that's why they didn't show up right away. You know, why you've been waiting around, wondering what's going on. Why can't I read the books here? Maybe the librarian, you know, they had some problems that they have to deal with first before they can let you read the books. Maybe they had another person come into the library and they let that person read the books, and they made a mess of the library. Like they just took all the books off the shelves. They didn't put them in the right spots. They wrote on the pages. They folded the pages. They ruined the books, and it was just like a mess. And so yeah, now this librarian has some trust issues. So they're not going to let you read the books right away. They have to deal with some issues. Maybe they're doing background checks on you or something. I don't know. That's what it feels like. I don't know why this stupid library thing keeps popping up into my head, but I just feel like that's the best way for me to explain it. All right, that's your reading, Gemini. I'll be doing a love reading extended on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe to be notified when that's up, you can do that. I will have those up sometime this weekend. You know, I'll just do extended from these. So we'll find out about this person, how they're feeling about you and all that, what's going on, basically. Have I what? Have I thought about doing readings out in public? I mean, I have, but I don't know the legalities of it all, to be honest. I don't really know Yeah, because I don't know like how they consider it a business. I'd have to look into it. If you need like a place of business, because I know things get a bit kind of weird here with where you do your business, like if you do it at your home or if you do it in public places, things like that. Because if you do it in public places, then it's like, well, do you need a permit? If you do it at home, then is it a home business? Do you need to register as a home business? Things like that. Like, I'm not entirely sure. So I kind of refrained from doing it like that, you know, just for like family and friends, I guess. But other than that, the words I use, most people want to hear. They just don't know what they are. I've often felt like that with tarot readers that, you know, what did I call it? It's like, it is kind of like a form of therapy, I feel sometimes. But it's not. It's like, because I'm not a professional, right? I don't know. But it's like talking to somebody who doesn't know your problem, but they do know your problem. It's like somebody who doesn't know who you are. Like, they don't know you personally or anything like that. But they know the situation, or they can tell you, they can give you advice or guidance on the situation without knowing who you are. I find it's pretty crazy, because when you read the energies, it's like, well, I just know the energy. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know who you are. I don't know who these people are. I can just, so it's almost like being like another opinion. Like, you get a different perspective from somebody else, but without having to like explain to them everything that's happening, because it's like, well, they just see it there and they can just kind of give you what they see unbiased, you know. But I mean, it's up to you, you know, how you use the information. It's not, it's like, it can be very general because they don't know. I really like this Marvel deck. This Marvel deck, like, I thought I would regret buying it, but honestly, I've not regretted it, because I don't have a lot of Oracle decks. The ones that I have, I don't know. I don't have a lot of Oracle decks because I feel like I have to memorize them, and I don't want to memorize them. So it kind of gets on my nerves a little, because I don't like to stop and then have to look it up, look what the meaning is, and then get the message intuitively from the deck, like the card plus the meaning, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I don't have a lot of Oracle decks, but the Marvel one, I really like the Marvel one, because it has a lot of, it's not just like the Marvel heroes from like the movies. Like, they're not just the Avengers and all that. Like, they got Deadpool, dude. They have, I mean, some of them I'm like, really, you took a spot in the deck for that? I mean, Scarlet Witch, you know, Spider-Man. But it has like my favorite. This is my favorite, the Rogue and Gambit, because I love Rogue and Gambit. Also has Jubilee, which I was like, what? She's also my favorite. So it's like got all my favorite X-Men. Wolverine, Jubilee, Rogue, and Gambit, like, they come together. Even Nightcrawler's cool too. Like, I'm just, all the X-Men in it, like Mystique, yeah, Wolverine, and then it's got Loki, which I like. He's on X-Men, but yeah, it's got good good variety in it. They could have more, but they'll probably have another deck out with more in it. I think it's funny when I talk about readings, and I do readings, because I have no context, and a lot of times I don't think that I'm spot on. A lot of times I think that I'm completely off, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just reading what's there. I have no idea what's going on. It's like somebody, it feels as if like the universe hands you a piece of paper, like, and it's just like, read this, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know. Like, it's like translating. Like, if you've ever, like, I don't know, how to translate from Japanese, but I know translating from Japanese to English, a lot of translators, sometimes they have to take liberties with it because you can't directly translate from Japanese to English. Not just expressions and stuff like that, but it's like to make it sound better in English, to make it flow. It's like that. It's almost like translating like that, because it's like, okay, I mean, I can say exactly like, oh, this energy means this energy and that and that. I mean, I could, but I should string it together in a proper sentence. That's always what I stumble upon. If I'm ever pausing, it's because I have to stop. I'm like, how does this go into English? Like, I know exactly what's there, and I could tell you like in point form, but that's not going to help you. It's like telling somebody, here are the ingredients to bake a cake, when you just like, I just want to know what kind of cake it is. I'm like, yeah, okay. it's like instead of telling somebody what goes into like a red velvet cake, it's like they just want to know, like, you know, what kind of cake, how, you know, they just want the nice parts. Like, is it sweet? Like, it can be like a bittersweet red velvet cake with, you know, creamy cream cheese frosting with shaved chocolate or something. I don't know what the fuck, but it's like I don't know. I haven't, like, all I have is a list of ingredients. I marvel at the Marvel deck, yes. I got it off Amazon. You can get it off Amazon. There was a DC deck that I was thinking of getting. I think it's a tarot deck, but like, I really like the novelty decks, and I know it's like, but like, I like the Stranger Things deck a lot. I don't use it a lot because it has different suits and I get confused sometimes, but I like it because they go back to the show, and I get a lot of like things from the Stranger Things show, which is kind of weird. Is what? Rogue and Gambit. Hero by Marvel. Remind me after, and I'll look it up if I forget. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Cancer in the current energy. This can be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or just, it's number 4, if that matters. Number 4 of 12. I hope they're not all like Gemini. Jeez, Gemini was like a mouthful. It was just a lot of stuff there. What's going on? The Hierophant. The Fool in reverse. What is that? Why is it 3? Okay. Mini reading over here. I asked, didn't I? The 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Twos. Twos are all about choices here. Okay. In your energy, Cancer, I feel like you're not letting something happen here, or you're not starting something here, and it has something to do with this. I don't know exactly what this is. This can be your own beliefs, something that you've held true since, you know, for a while now. It can be like what you, it is like, you know, what you believe in. I'm feeling like it has to do with relationships, or how, you know, people here with the Ace of Cups. So how you believe people should act, or how people should act in a connection or a relationship or friendship, whatever. I don't know exactly what this is. We'll clarify It has to do with how you believe in something. It can be somebody else has taught you this. It can be like a sibling or a friend or a parent, somebody that you hold in high regard. It doesn't even have to be right now. It's just at the time when they told it to you, it like, you know, it resonated with you. You're like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It can be something as stupid as like bros before hoes type of shit. Okay, it's like that. If you really believe, you know, my friends are more important to me than the person that I'm dating, you know, that's a belief that you have in you, that you were taught at some point. That's what I'm trying to explain here. So that belief, whatever it is, or whatever somebody told you, is what's stopping you from beginning some sort of cycle here. It's stopping you from starting something here, or it's stopping the energy, some sort of energy that's coming in here. It's your own fucking beliefs here that are stopping it. I feel like you don't really know, like you're just kind of prioritizing the wrong things here. Because I feel like this isn't really a priority, and that might be why this is getting in the way as well. There's just other things going on. So it's like almost this is the energy that's coming towards you. It's like you don't even realize it because you're prioritizing other things or other people. I'm trying to explain it because it doesn't feel like specific people. It's why I'm kind of having trouble talking about it, because if it was that you weren't paying attention to one person because you were paying attention to another person, that's easy to explain. But that's not what's going on here. That's not what I feel. It just feels like you're just not focused on this stuff right now. It could be that you're not focused on connections right now, so you don't even kind of realize that this is something that will get in the way. This just feels like it's just something that you're not really paying attention to here, and it might come up. It might be coming up right now in the current energy, or soon in the near future, and that's kind of why Spirit is talking to you about, because it has to do with the way that you share things in connections, how you share things like your time, the effort that you put in, how much you give to connections here. It feels like you haven't really figured that out. Like you haven't figured out the balance here, because I feel like you either give too much to connections or you don't give enough, and you haven't really figured that out, and you're not really figuring it out because it's like, well, why should I? It almost feels like it's not that you don't care. You do care. You're just doing other things right now. It's like it's not a priority right now, but it feels like it may come up. If that makes sense. Okay, let's see here. Let's clarify. Stupid crooked camera. Okay, tell me more about the Hierophant. Where is this energy coming from? Two of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, you were told this by somebody. Eight of Wands. This almost feels like... So, this Queen of Swords, I don't know who this is. This is somebody who has told you about this. And this is somebody who is quite... they're knowledgeable, but like... They don't... you know what I'm getting? I'm getting somebody who, if it's a woman, it can be somebody who's like a man-hater type of energy, like a feminist. Not exactly though. It just feels like somebody who does not include their emotions in what they say, and they come off as really cold in this particular situation. So this person may have given you some sort of advice here when it comes to connections, and I feel like it was because they've been cold-hearted for a while. It's like somebody who's been very jaded, and maybe they don't believe in love anymore. Maybe they've been hurt one too many times and they've kind of wrote it off. That's what I'm getting. So that's where I feel you're getting this advice from. I mean, yeah, you could still hold this person in high regard and everything, but I feel that's where this energy is coming from. That's who's told you this. This is where you've learned it. And that is worrisome to me. Yeah, because I feel like whatever they were doing, like they could have just been shooting the shit. I don't even know if they practice what they preach, but whatever it says, whatever they've said, you have done it. You've put it into action here. You are putting it into action here, I should say. It can be that this was just the best advice that you got, and it kind of was like, well, I don't really know what else there is, so I'm gonna go with this because I don't really know how else to see things. It's like almost like it was like the only sort of advice that you had. Like you didn't really have a selection here, I don't feel. Yeah, it just kind of feels like slim pickings here. Because I feel like even now, if you look back, I don't know what the advice is. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that you believe in. It's just the energy here. You'll have to figure that out. Because I can't get specifics. I'm not psychic. Just energies. Whatever this person said, it's like, even upon reflection, it's like, yeah, I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice but to go with what they said. Because it's almost like I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't follow that advice. But what I'm getting here is by continuing to follow this advice, it's actually kind of holding you back from new things, from starting new cycles here, from new beginnings here. It's kind of like it's like advice that was good when you were for a certain time, for a certain age, but now that you're older, that advice doesn't apply anymore, is what I'm getting. It's like, it was fine, like that's good advice when you're like 12, but when you're like 22, it doesn't fly. It's kind of like that, what I'm getting here. Okay, tell me about the Fool. Dun, dun, dun. Ace of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Emperor. There's that 8 of Wands again. Acting too quickly. Like jumping the gun, jumping to conclusions or something. I don't know, just not really taking your time. You're like, I don't know, just not really taking your time here. Yeah, I feel like what's going on here with whatever this belief, this energy of this belief that you have, it's going to, or it already has, created stress here for you, or a disruptance here in the flow of your life, you know, or just in your vibe. Like just feeling like you might just be feeling like, oh, why do I feel kind of off? It can be this because you keep following it for some reason here. Yeah, it affects your connections negatively here because you follow it to a T. The Emperor follows like the rules, you know, like the rules that he thinks that will get him, like, well, yes, get him success, but also like to keep things like, you know, the status quo. So it can almost be even rejecting people, rejecting relationships because you want to keep the status quo. You want to keep things as they are. It can just be somebody, you know, who doesn't allow new people into their lives because they're like, well, the people that I have in my life is good. I don't need to add any more people. There are people like that. that can be your energy without even you realizing it. Because this is an energy that I feel like you're aware of, but you're not focused on it. So you could be aware that you're not really open to other people, that you like maybe you haven't been giving them enough of anything, of like you haven't really been giving them anything here that would keep them around, and it's kind of like maybe you're doing that on purpose, because some belief here. I want to know about this Two of Wands, because this is like being on the fence, kind of on like if this is like even like a problem here. So we have the Empress in reverse, the World in reverse. Yeah, this is something that's been going on repetitively. Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Coins in reverse. Yeah, choices, and it's like I don't even know what choice I should make here, and it's just being on the hamster wheel. This is probably why you don't even pay attention to it, because it's not being resolved here. I feel like you need to change the way that you believe in things, but it's difficult because this is something that is ingrained in you. This was something that was told to you and it has stuck with you here, but it's actually kind of holding you back here. I mean, it's not really affecting anything negatively in your life, but in terms of getting new things and new opportunities, yes, it does. It holds you back from meeting new people, it feels. And it's like you're just not, it's like not knowing how much to give and how much not to give. And then like with the Page of Coins, it's like I don't know, I don't really know what to do here. You feel like somebody to teach you this perhaps, or show you this, is missing here in your life. But also it kind of feels like you're just, I don't know if that's true. I think that that's just how you think, and that's just how you view the situation here. Because the Page of Swords, I don't believe Pages of Swords. Pages of Swords say a lot of bullshit. I think it's just an excuse. I think it's an excuse. You might blame like your mother or your parents or something and just be like, yeah, well, my mom didn't teach me how to be in a relationship, so how would I know? It's like, well, that's a fucking excuse, isn't it? You know, you don't need your mom or your parents. You don't want to blame it on them and be like mommy issues or whatever is here, or that you were neglected, or that it doesn't have to be them. It can be like an ex or something. You shouldn't, but it's feminine energy, whoever it is. That's why I keep saying that. It doesn't deal with gender, but most women have divine feminine, a lot more divine feminine energy than masculine, so that's why I say that. But anyways, yeah, it's an excuse. It's like, so why can't you figure this out? Oh, it's not a priority, I don't need people in my life. Okay, you're like, I'm fine living my life the way that I'm living it. I don't need other people in my life right now. I'm focused on my work, I'm focused on my job. Sure. But that doesn't mean, that's not preventing you from new opportunities here for meeting people. I see people because of the Ace of Cups. Those are connections, new connections, right? Okay, let's see what the advice is. Advice and or guidance. Well, I mean, Cancers, I mean, I know you're not your sign, but like, Cancers tend to be protective of their feelings. Like, they don't want to get hurt. So they can come off as a little hard-headed, especially when it comes to emotions. I mean, obviously you have other signs and stuff in your chart, but that's like majority. I mean, the Cancers that I know or have met have been like that. They're quite sensitive. They're more sensitive than they would like people to know. They have a pretty tough exterior, so it's more of a protection thing. I don't want to get hurt. I don't, because they will, because they have a lot of emotions. They get really emotional about things. Now, like, I mean, I know I'm generalizing, but when people generalize my sign, like my sun sign, Aries, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. So, oh, Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool is my it's not as bad as you think it is card energy. It could be worse. That's it. Deadpool's my it could be worse. Which it could be. This isn't really that big of a deal because it's not. I'll say it's not affecting anything right now. I don't feel it. I don't see any devils here. That's really good. It's not affecting your life super negatively, but it's kind of like this is something that maybe you should be aware of, because maybe in the future it might. Maybe in the future you not, blaming other energies, blaming other people for why you don't have things when you want them. I feel like you don't care right now. You're focused on other things. It's not that big of a deal. But when you do want it, and it doesn't happen, and you start blaming, other energies here, then it can become a problem. But right now, it's not that big of a deal, and it could be worse. You could deal with it now, nip it in the bud, deal with it before it becomes a bigger problem down the line. And that's really what this reading is here for, is just kind of to warn you, advise you, to be like, hey, there's something in your beliefs that could be preventing you from new opportunities here, especially with people. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. The YouTube channel that I have, Can I Speak? I'm like trying to get out of the channeling. I'll put a love reading up on my YouTube channel if that's something that you're interested in. Please subscribe there. It's at Alisz Tarot. And I'll have that up probably. I'll be putting them up during the weekend, like throughout the weekend. I'll be putting them up. There'll be the love extended readings for these readings. So there you go. I'm gonna move on. You're saying things that are getting deleted. I don't know. It's not me, it's Twitch. A lot of the stuff on my channel is just Twitch stuff. Whatever their moderation is. Omnic Dave might do some things, but I think he's kind of broken right now. So I haven't actually looked about it. I have the temporary account banned as well. It's possible. That might happen. If they suddenly go quiet. It's like, oh no. Oh no, you got banned. Okay. Leo. General reading for Leo. So this can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Leo's number 5. You want to go by numbers, 5 of 12. Ooh. Okay. Did something end recently? Something that was painful, or it is ending. I mean, that's not bad. Okay. Leo. What's going on? In the current energy for you. I like this deck, but the fucking card stock is so, like, sturdy. It's like, it's not very flexible. So it just makes it difficult for me to shuffle. I saw what that is. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Okay, thank you. Okay, big reveals. Let's see overall first. Go by my intuition. overall, delays. Okay. I don't know if you're just feeling like there are delays or setbacks, or if you're actually causing delays or setbacks here. You might be. Okay. The World in reverse, the Four Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'll be honest, I thought this was the Three of Swords in reverse. I saw it when it went, so it carries this energy. I mean, just because it's not there, but if I saw it and that's what I felt, then yeah, it is there. I think it ties to that Ten of Swords as well. Something ending here. Delays. There's something here that is still ongoing, and I feel like it comes with that Ten of Swords. So that Ten of Swords felt like something was ending, something that has caused pain that is ending, but it's 10 swords. I feel like it's like only 7 of those swords, and there's still 3 that are still ongoing. There's still 3 that are, there's still a little bit of pain left, basically. It's not completely over. Well, it's not over. Yeah, no, the world's here. It's not over, and there is some pain left over. You know, it can be something that you felt like, okay, it can be over in the 3D, but there's still lingering pain from it here. I feel with the Four Pentacles, it's making you feel quite vulnerable, and wanting to close yourself up here. The Knight of Wands is also frustration as well, feeling very frustrated, because it's not complete, it's not over. That's where the frustration's from. It's not over. So it's like, yeah, it's frustrating. Did my music stop? Oh, it's paused. Continue watching. Yes, no, continue watching. I'm still here. Wait, that's not the one that I want. This is what happens. No, I don't want that one. Oh, it's the best lo-fi Christmas mix ever. It better be. Well, it's actually really Christmassy. Okay. I mean, I kind of finished my sentence here, what I was saying with your energy. Frustrated that it's not over, that the pain's not over. There's still some heartache there. And it's like also frustrating that it makes you feel so vulnerable. And it almost makes you feel like you have to delay things in your life, or you have to slow down, that you can't move as quickly as you would like to, because of this lingering pain, heartache here. All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Still crooked. Always forget. Like on my end, it's like, yeah, like that. I don't know. Just, yeah. Anyways. Tell me more about the world. Okay. The Empress. The Emperor in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Oh, this is a story. Of course it's a relationship. But it's not just any relationship. This is a relationship that you have with somebody that is very strong. Very spiritually strong. I don't know what it's like in the 3D. I can only read the energy. It's very strong. Here you have a divine couple. You have the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I don't know which one that you are, so you take your energy how you feel it here. It feels like the divine masculine got upset, or, you know, something to do with their ego and pride here. The divine feminine seemed to was open to the divine masculine, might have even reached out in a sense of, with, you know, giving support and love here to the divine masculine. But the divine masculine, I feel, kind of threw it in the DF's face here, And the DF might have walked away. I don't know. Somebody walked away from this, was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I can't take this anymore. I don't know who it was. It could be the DF. Maybe the DF is tired of being giving and open here. And maybe the DM, the Divine Masculine, is just too proud here to, you know, has walked away and is too proud to come back. I don't know, but whoever walked away here doesn't really want to walk away. That's the thing. They walked away here, but that's not what they wanted. They didn't want to walk away. Yeah. 2 of coins in reverse. This can be, oops, I made a mistake. You know, I dropped the ball. I tried to do something here and it didn't work out here. So that is you. Now, again, I still don't know, Cancer, if you're the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine here. You know, you take the energy how you feel it. But either way, you feel like somebody's dropped the ball here, that you're not working together here on the same, like you're not, you know, working with each other, you're working against each other here. This is what is hurting you right now, and this is causing you heartache, ongoing heartache. It's very powerful. I was wondering, I'm like, with the world here, yes, that is quite powerful. I'm like, it would just be a 10 of swords in reverse, but then that's a lot of pain. Or just, it would just be the 3 of swords there in reverse if that's all it was. But Spirit's like, no, this is more. This is bigger. It's a bigger deal than that. Tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles. It's a bigger deal because of the connection that you have in spiritually. I don't know about like in the real world. I have no idea. Tell me about the 4, 5 of Wands, Knight of Coins, Hanged Man, both in reverse. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're feeling kind of vulnerable here because it feels like you have put distance between you and this situation. Whatever happened, I don't know if you walked away or if they walked away. Whoever walked away here energetically, you didn't, I don't feel like you chased after them. You just kind of kept your distance away from it, but you feel vulnerable because of that. There's a conflict here that, how do I put this? I feel like you don't agree with the situation, like, at all. Like, you feel like you and whoever this is, you don't agree with how why you have to feel so vulnerable. Obviously, you wouldn't agree with that. But also, like, you don't agree with what happened, either that. Like, you really don't agree. Because all I'm looking, with the Hanged Man in reverse, you can't even tell, but all I see is his arms crossed. And then he has his arms crossed, and with the 5 of Wands, this is like, I do not agree with this. This isn't what I want, because I don't want this. But at the same time, you can't do anything about it either. Knight of Coins in reverse. You feel like you can't do anything either. It feels like you kind of feel stuck here. It's under this Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. When it comes to ideas and trying to figure out what to do, it's like that. It's like you feel kind of stuck here. Like you can't, you feel like you can't move forward. I mean, there's a lot of, I can't move forward, I'm stuck here because of this. It's like, it can be an energy of like, maybe you broke up with somebody or something didn't work out and you want to move on from it. but you can't. And you've tried to move on from it. You've tried to forget about this person, but you can't, and it's been quite frustrating. To be honest, this sounds like a twin flame with the divine masculine, divine feminine. Two people that, you know, they're connected. I mean, you could go look up twin flames. You don't have to believe in it. All I can tell you is that the connection you have with this person is strong. If you want to go by the red string of fate, you're whatever, you're tied, you're like wrapped around each other like a gazillion times by this red string of fate. It's like energetically, you can't leave each other. No matter how much you do in the physical, you might leave each other off. You could be one of those off and on again type of connections, relationships, but it's like you find your way back to each other. Because energetically, you are completely tied together. So I feel like you don't know that here, because it's like, I don't know why I can't move forward. I don't know why I'm stuck. Well, that's why you're stuck. The world, what's this? Oh, thanks. It's like the same energies. This is kind of like outside of this, but we have the world, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's just everything that I just said, really. Like feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck because this other energy needs to cooperate with you in order to move things forward. In order for things to move forward, this other energy needs to cooperate with you. They're on the path to that. You know, this, the star is like destiny and all that. They're on the path towards that, to cooperating in some way here, to working with you, not against you, but they're on the path. And that's kind of why you're stuck here. Okay, can you tell me about the Knight of Wands, though? That's what I really wanted to know about. We have Death, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands. And so yeah, it's more stuck energy. I can't move anywhere. I'm frustrated because it's not just that you can't move anywhere. It's again what I said, feeling lost. You know, she's out in the middle of the lake. She doesn't know which way, where the dock is, where to go. Maybe her arms are tired, so she can't even really paddle. She's just drifting. It's a drifting energy. It's like you're just drifting, lost. What do? I don't know what to do. That's the frustrating part here for you. It's frustrating because you feel things are changing. You feel like there's been a change, that there has been some sort of transition here in your life. That's what this is. There's been a change in your life. You've felt it here, but at the same time, it's like, well, it doesn't really feel like it's a good thing. It could be a good thing, but it doesn't feel like it to you because you feel like you're not able to move forward. You're not able to do what you want to do here, and it's just really frustrating. Yeah, it just feels like the energy of somebody here that you have a connection with somebody, and it's just, why can't I get away from this person? Why can't I just, you know, other connections, I could just walk away and just not feel heartbroken, not for as long, you know, I could just, you know, get up and forget about them. But this one, you probably feel like you can't. You're like, why? I don't understand. Why can't I just move on like I normally would? Like, this could have been a long time that's been going on. You're just like, why? Well, because you're connected. You're energetically connected. That's why. Okay, let's get the advice here for you. Advice and or guidance for Leo. See, if the cards were more flexible, then I could do like the cool shuffle, but I can't. These are like, they're not, well, one card is flexible, a bunch of them are not. Okay, advice and guidance. Loki, Ah. What I'm getting from this, what I get from Loki's energy whenever he shows up, Loki does what Loki wants, right? Loki, he's only out for himself. I mean, even in the movies, you know, Loki thinks of himself first. He doesn't, he's, what's his alignment? Is he chaotic neutral? I think he's chaotic neutral. I'm not saying you should be chaotic neutral. That's not like actually that's not a great thing to be. It's just better than being like chaotic bad or something. But the energy here is to kind of embrace that sort of side, that sort of fun side. You know how Loki has a fun sort of mischievous side. That's it. I was like, what is it called? I was thinking of trickster. I'm like, that's not a side. Mischievous side to him. And yeah, it is a bit of your inner child as well. I'm getting, you know, to kind of, you know, embrace that side. I'm also, maybe it's the Christmas music, but the white around him here, this white around reminds me of like snow and like snowball fights, like snowball fights that you had when you were a kid, you know, going tobogganing, if you have snow where you're from. But I do, and this is like my interpretation of the reading for you, so that's what it means to me. When you were a kid, and yeah, you would go tobogganing or sledding, you'd have snowball fights, you'd build forts and stuff like that, like snow forts. There's an inner child energy here that spirit kind of maybe wants you to revisit or think about, or bring sort of that energy here. It says care to discover your glorious purpose. I don't think I said that, but yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a selfish energy as well. You know, think about yourself. I know this other person, this either the divine masculine or divine feminine, whoever, you know, your divine counterpart here, is not making things easy for you, I don't feel. But the advice here is to kind of like be playful, be playful, have fun. Basically, try not to think too much about this, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really getting it. Like, you should be aware of it, but just not think about it. All right. That's your reading, Cancer. Like I said, for the other signs, if you want to follow my YouTube channel at Alisz Tarot, I will be putting up love extended readings for these readings. I'll probably, for you, see about your divine counterpart, see how they feel about you, and I'll be up on this weekend probably sometime, so you can subscribe and want to be notified when those go up. I was just thinking I should probably like reiterate what I'm gonna do the reading on, the love reading on, so that when I look back at this, then I'll know. So I'm trying to be smart here with my brain. Did I say Cancer? Leo. Man, where am I? Virgo. Virgo. This can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It's number 6. 6 out of 12. Halfway point. Ooh, halfway point. Oh, okay. Still early. Yeah, so what's going on for you, Virgo? I'm gonna say right now, I'm getting a little so if I zone out, or if I get a little slow, I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I'm still here. I'm still like, it's fine, but it's just halfway point. Virgo. Let's see what your general energy is like. What's going on in your general energy? Do 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 fa la 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 la. Was a Six of Cups in reverse. Thanks for going like almost where it's supposed to go. Queen of Wands in reverse. Dun, 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 dun. No. If you want to come out properly, please. Okay. It was a page of coins that I wasn't sure wanted to come out or not, and I was like, come out properly, but the Fool, it's immature energy. Okay. Same energy, in a sense. And Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh, crooked, I forgot. This is actually kind of easy. This is easy energy to interpret, which doesn't always happen. It seems you have some issues here that you're dealing with that are weighing you down, and it's something from your past here that you haven't gotten over. Some sort of, you hold some sort of resentment or some sort of grudge here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of immature. It's kind of petty. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's not kinda. It is. The Fool is here. That is major arcana, and it's major arcana that's reading immature and childish. And so I'm here to tell you that whatever grudge that you are holding on to, whatever resentment that you have here in this current energy that's weighing you down, it's kind of childish. And maybe you need somebody to tell you that. Maybe you need me to tell you that, because I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. But it is. So let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Wow, that was like so easy energy. Like, it doesn't come out that easy. Not all the time. Okay. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Five of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Five of Coins, and Death in reverse. Oh, so you're probably like, Alice, but it hurt a lot. I was really emotional about it. Yeah, I get that. Whatever happened in the past, it wasn't allowed to fully change or transition over because you're holding on to it, I feel. I do feel there was a lot of emotions involved here. A lot of sadness. You might have lost something or someone. It's probably something. I don't know what it is. It feels like a thing. Like a car? I don't know why a car. Or a house, like where you live. Like, it's important. It's like a thing. It doesn't, like, it could just be like a notebook or something. Whatever it is, you were sad about it, about losing it. There was a lot of emotions attached to it. Very emotional. You might have even been depressed for some time. But whatever in the past, it was never really let go of completely, obviously, because you're holding on to it. It's resentment. It's a grudge you have. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Why are you so pissed off? Now, if this doesn't feel like you and you're like, oh, but somebody else, I'm like, this can be another energy around you. This could be somebody else who's kind of pissed off about this. You know, take it as it resonates. Nine of Swords in reverse, Seven of Coins in reverse, Ace of Cups. There's the Queen of Wands again. Oh, so whoever this person is, I feel you were actually quite attracted to them, or sexually attracted, or just in general. Like, you found this person very appealing in some way. Like, they are very attractive to you. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm gonna even say, even when they're pissed off and even when they're kind of angry, it's like kind of attractive. as well. I'm not here to judge. I'm just reading the energy. But whoever's holding on to this grudge, whoever's pissed off, it could be them. It could be that they're pissed off. It doesn't have to be you. I can't tell who is who. I just see energy. So there could be somebody around you that is holding on to a grudge here that's very childish. So I'm sorry if I yelled at you and you're like, why, Alice, why are you yelling at me? I'm like, okay, I can't tell all the time. This person's angry because they feel like a lot of time has been wasted. They feel like they've wasted their time here with a connection with you, or vice versa. You know, take it as it resonates. If this is somebody else, it's with you. If it's you, then it's with them. I feel like if this is resonating with you, you know who I'm talking about, because you know who you're attracted to. Or you know who you find attractive. Because this is, I feel like this is, no matter which energies, this is you. You're attracted to them. You find them quite appealing, and even when they're angry. Maybe even, like, especially when they're angry. There's something about their fire energy that you're just very drawn to. Sassiness, perhaps. It's a sassiness. Maybe this person's, like, really good at, like, I don't know. It's a sassy energy. Maybe they just, like, they just stand up for themselves. I don't know. Okay, tell me about the Fool here. This childish, immature energy here. Do I even want to know? Okay, Strength, Emperor in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Oh, there's the King of Wands. Oh, counterparts. Are you guys divine counterparts? You could be. This is somebody who's used to getting what they want. Spoiled. I guess spoiled brat energy here. Sorry. Sorry if that's you. Sorry if that's this person that you are attracted to. I mean, nobody's perfect. Yeah, it's a spoiled brat energy. I feel like this person doesn't need, they might not even know it, and that could actually be kind of what's the problem here. This person doesn't know how they act, that they don't know that they act this way, that they're acting childish, that they're acting immature here. Yeah, I don't think they know. There's a lot of pride and ego that is in the way as well. And I feel like for you, you're holding back on walking away because I feel like well, there's a divine connection here, a divine counterpart. So it is difficult to walk away from this person, but it's either you or them. You know, energies can be reversed. But it's like, man, it's like you're holding back from, like, because you just think this is, like, it's so childish, it's so immature, or whoever this is, this person just thinks it's so childish and so immature. It's like, I need to get away from this shit. But they don't, because they're like, well, I don't want to be the one that walks away first. I don't want them to think that you chased me away, or I don't want you to think, there's just something about, I don't want the other person to think that I'm giving up or something, or that it has something to do with their ego. Yeah, it's like, I don't want them to think negatively about me. So it's like, I'm not going to walk away, but I find this very childish. There's an energy also of somebody. Yeah, I mean, either way, I feel like both of you are holding back from walking away, and it's your pride. Your pride is getting in the way, whatever the reason is. Wow, this is kind of funny. What is this? That's, oh, it's the Lovers. Oh, it's the Lovers in reverse. I knew you guys had a connection. Yeah, it's out of balance. Your connection's out of balance right now. You're not communicating very well. I don't know why I said it like that, communicating. Okay. That's what's going on. Let's see what the advice and or guidance is for you, Virgo. She does that with her mouth. Okay. I want a lot for Christmas. What the? Why is there? There are 4 cards here. I'm gonna take them because I'm gonna explain a couple things that are. There's a lot happening. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot happening right now. First of all, the song. I haven't noticed most of the songs that are playing, but when I do pay attention, and I am, all I want for Christmas is you. Something. For Christmas is you. I can't sing right now. I've been talking for too long. There's some significance to the song, is all I'm saying, but I have to go through this energy first. There are 4 female energies here, and all I'm getting is these are the 4 parts of the divine feminine who want their higher self wants to tell you something, which is weird. So you must be the divine masculine. If you're not, then the energies are swapped, but I don't, yeah. The divine feminine is the one that is, I feel, holding the grudge. I'll have to, I don't know. I don't know why I say things like that. I mean, I do. It's probably for most, in most situations. But the divine feminine wants to say something. Because that's all I get is just like, and this, and this, and this, and that. So we'll go through it. So we have America Chavez. The best way is your way. I'm going to tell you now, they all have a snarky edge to them. Ms. Marvel, I am part of something better. Oh, jeez. Okay. And Black Widow, look twice, leap once. Kitty Pride, we all begin somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you as it. I'm gonna put first person because it's gonna be too confusing if I keep saying third person. So I'm just going to tell you what each of these, if the divine feminine was saying to you, because I feel like this is a message from their higher self to you here, and I'll just say it as if, you know, they're talking. I don't do channeled messages that often, but just bear with me. This is so why did you think that your way was better? You know, we're all part of something bigger here. It's not all just about you here. What you should have thought before you did that. But I understand why you did it. Okay. The divine feminine here, this is their fire energy. It's like, oh, you like, it's always got to be about you. You always got to have it your way. You know, why you always got to like why this is a clash of ego here. Why is your ego so like why is your ego so big? Like why is it like that? That's what this is. This is sort of water energy here. I'm a part of something bigger. You know, this is them, you know, letting you know, kind of like, I got options. There would be options. You know, it's not just about you. You know, I have needs too. You know, I have emotions. I have feelings as well. So this is like Queen of Wands, this is like Queen of Cups, because all the queens make up the Empress, which is the divine feminine. This is the Queen of Swords. The Black Widow, look twice, leap once. This person is like, why didn't you should have thought about that before you did it. Whatever it was, some sort of action here. You should have thought about it. You should have thought twice before you acted. You know, you should have really thought about it before you did something here. And then this is like Queen of Pentacles energy. It's very understanding, very nurturing, because this person is like, you know, I know why you did that, because you might, you know, this is somebody who's recognizing maybe you're not used to it. Maybe this was something new for you. Maybe you're just not that experienced in whatever the situation is. And they're like, you know, I understand that you didn't know what to do. It is kind of an apology, I guess. This is like a weird reading, because I'm in a weird place and the reading is getting weird because I don't know who's who. I'm just explaining. You put the pieces together, please, because I don't know who has the grudge. I don't know who's pissed off. I don't know who this is, and it's, yeah. Okay, that's your reading, Virgo. If you'd like, you can visit and subscribe to my YouTube page at Alice Tarot. I will be putting up a extended love reading about this person here, whoever the other person is, the divine counterpart. I think it's the divine masculine. I'm not sure, but that will be up sometime this weekend. So if you'd like to be notified when it goes up, you can subscribe there. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Libra. This is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or this is also, wait, Libra is 5, 6, 7 out of 12. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Judgment? Okay. Second chances I get from that. Something, I don't know if you're getting a second chance or somebody else is getting a second chance. 8 of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay, Libra. I feel like in the current energy right now, you might be feeling restless, like there's something on your brain, like you got something on your mind. It's not like it's not super stressful. It's just something that you've been thinking about a lot here. I get with the 8 of Swords as well. You could be thinking about second chances, whether to give somebody a second chance. Yeah, I feel like you're wondering, you're thinking if you should give somebody a second chance here, because this person acted irresponsibly. So it's like, that seems to be what's on your mind. Yeah, I feel like you're not talking to this person. I think you've cut them off in some way, or you've just been cold to them. You've just been very, like, you know, short with them here. Yeah. I think you had a lot of patience with this person, or you had had a lot of patience with this person, whoever it is that you're dealing with here at Libra. Look, it's Judgment again, because the cards were all like fucked up. Okay, so let's find out more about this. Tell me about more about Judgment. Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the Devil in reverse. With the Seven of Cups. No shit. Confused. This is another one of those connections. I swear, like the Lovers, I mean, it's a deep connection. It's a deep soul connection, especially with this deck. Like, look at that red string of fate. And that's where these have all come out. So, I know, I sound like a broken record. It's like, Alice, it's like, why you keep talking about these really deep connections? Because they are. Now, this could even just be the same connection. So, you should watch all those readings that deal with that. I can't remember which ones they are right now. But I would pay attention to those parts of the messages. It can all be for the same. So, there's a bit of confusion on whether it is a second chance or not. Your energy could also just be like, am I giving somebody a second chance? Or did I not give them a second chance? It can also be that. There's a bit of confusion behind this. You might not even be sure if you are able to, or... Well, yeah. Yeah, you might not be sure if you're able to give this person a second chance here. Because it seems like it's like, when it comes to this relationship with this person, there are still I guess demons in it, that you could say. I don't mean actual demons, obviously. There are still like problems, but like with the Devil, these can be problems like with obsession, addiction, temptation. It can be anything like that. I don't know exactly, but it's in that realm here. So the relationship, there's still those problems. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're just kind of struggling, really, thinking about should you give this person another chance here? Like, I mean, obviously you have feelings for this person, like there's emotions attached to it. You care, and that's why it's so difficult, almost like why it's so stressful for you, because you do care. I feel like there is an unconditional love here. It's like, I do care about this person. I care what happens to this person. But there's also an energy that you don't want to miss out on this opportunity as well. Like, you don't, because it feels like the ball is in your court. Whether a second chance happens here or not. It's up to you whether you allow a second chance to happen here or not. And, you're thinking about it so much because you care and you don't want to miss out on this either. But this person's been irresponsible. So why is that? Where have they been? Like, why? Yeah, thanks. The Fool, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. When it comes, yeah, and the Two of Coins. When it comes to this connection, this person was very in and out, just in and out of this connection. It even felt like, when they were gone, it felt like they were rejecting you in some way. There's heartache here. I just feel like this person just acted very immature and childish in this relationship. It can be somebody who played around here, like a player type energy with the Devil and the Page of Wands here. This person just couldn't make up like what they wanted to do here in this connection, so they're in and out, in and out, in and out, and you're just like, should I give this person another chance? I don't know. But let's see what the advice and or guidance from Spirit is... The advice or guidance for Libra. It's taken a while. Okay. Mystique says, what you see is never what you get. Mystique, I know, is a very heavy card here, so I'm actually going to read you what it says, because I know it's a heavy card with a heavy message. And I feel that you have a lot on your mind, so I'm not going to complicate it. I'm just going to read it to you. Okay. Mystique. What you see is never what you get. Just as Mystique uses mutant abilities to disguise herself, you are also repressing an essential part of your nature. Perhaps painful memories are resurfacing, or maybe you haven't accepted and processed trauma, and now you find yourself struggling to identify how you truly feel. Mystique is pulling you below the surface, asking you to seek the deeper truth in yourself and others with compassion and grace. Yeah, so I mean, I told you it's a heavy energy. It's about looking within yourself and dealing with what is hurting you or what has hurt you here with this Three of Swords. I feel this person. What the advice and guidance here for Spirit's not going to tell you whether you should give this person another chance or not. I'm not going to tell you whether you should give this person another chance or not. But the guidance here is to look within yourself and really try to heal these wounds first. And heal yourself and like figure out what it is that hurt you and what is still hurting you. And you know, because there's a reason why this is so stressful. Like it's more about like taking care of yourself, really, and like do what's best for you here. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra. On my YouTube channel at Alice Tarot, I will be doing a love extended for this reading that will be up sometime this weekend. So we'll find out more about this person, and if you'd like to be notified when that's up, you can subscribe there. And yeah, probably sometime this weekend. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Scorpio. I was like, what comes after Libra? Scorpio. You opened a savings account. I mean, that's good. Save for a new computer. Yeah, I celebrate Christmas. Well, I mean, I guess we have, like, we all have our own whatever traditions and stuff. Because some people are a lot more like into Christmas and stuff. Like, I just like the vibe of Christmas. I think the vibe of Christmas is nice, like the sharing and the, you know, just people. I mean, I know it's kind of fake because it's like people like are just really happy and giving around the holidays, but they're not for the rest of the year. And I know it's like fake, but I kind of just like it. I kind of like that. Even if you're fake nice, I do like that you're nice. Like, even people like who are assholes, I feel they're less of an asshole. Like, they're still assholey, but they're less of an asshole. It's like you got to remind yourself, like, it's the holidays. You can't be a complete asshole to people. So I do kind of like the vibe of Christmas, and it's like the only, like, one of the times of the year. Like, I mean, there are other times, but it's one of the times out of the year where it's acceptable to get like fucking shit faced for no reason at all. So there's that. And But I know, like, you know, there's other people who like see Christmas completely different. They see it as more religious, and that's fine too. And obviously, like, was it Hanukkah, Festival of Lights, and was it Kwanzaa? Or you just want to celebrate the winter solstice? Like, I don't know, however you want to celebrate it. Do what you want to do. I really don't care. Scorpio. Have a very Merry Christmas. I mean, I'm not like one of those people that loves Christmas. Like, I'm not Christmas crazy. And I mean, we really don't give a lot of gifts and stuff around Christmas. I do like to give gifts. Usually they're like some sort of homemade type of gift or something like that. Like, I put thought to it, like a gift basket or something like that. But yeah, we don't have the tree up yet. And it's like the 17th, but it's Christmassy. I guess we have like Christmas lights and stuff. Like, I have Christmas lights around my computer just so it looks more festive. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you in the current energy. I do have like a Christmas like theme, but I don't have it for the stream. It's on my YouTube videos though. Okay. Scorpio, what's going on in the current energy? Okay, Empress in reverse. I don't like where this is going. Queen of Wands in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I'm like, I don't like where this is going because it seems there is an argument happening here. Five of Wands in reverse. You might be disagreeing with some people, the people around you even, here. I feel like either there's one other person or there's two other people here. It kind of feels you're close to these people. It can be family. It can be like a mother figure here. It can be like a mom, a grandmother, an auntie, an older sister, sister-in-law, just an older friend, close friend. I just don't like, there's just seems to be arguments, just arguments. I'm just getting a lot of frustrated, argumentative energy here that's just delaying things in your life, like majorly delaying things, like delaying your plans, and just like it's just causing so much chaos in your life right now. I don't really know why. I think you are family here because the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm like, so why? Like, the problem is like it's like you're stuck in a room together, like, but energetically, and with the Eight of Cups, that just feels like, you know, you can't choose your family kind of thing. It's like, yeah, you're whoever this is. I feel like you have some sort of emotional attachment to them. They don't have to be family, but I'm just saying you have a close, like, you have a lot of emotions for this person that you just can't, you can't just walk away from this person. So it's like you don't agree and you're arguing with them, but you can't just like walk away from them here. You just don't see eye to eye on the truth here. Like, I mean, the sun here, there's just conversations where you just talk about things, and it's like nobody can agree on what the truth is. I feel like it's one of those things where there is no like right answer, or to know the truth, like there's no way that you can find out that truth. I mean, honestly, it can be just like arguing about like religion or something like that, because that's something that you can't actually know who's right. Like who's right or who's wrong. Or it can just be like, you know, do you believe in UFOs or something, like aliens and stuff? There's no right answer. We don't, like, you don't know if they exist or not. Or ghosts, do you believe in ghosts? Like, it's just, I'm not saying that's what's being argued over. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I'm not psychic. I'm just saying that is the energy here. Whatever it is that's being argued over, it's something that you can't actually know the answer to. Possibly. Because you're arguing over the truth, and it's like, does anybody even know what the truth is? Maybe not. Like, it can even just be like he said, she said. It's like, well, nobody was there. Were you there? Well, no. So we don't know actually what was actually said, or making assumptions or something, what somebody's thinking. It's like, yeah, well, they might be thinking this, or they could be thinking that, and it's like, well, we don't actually know what somebody's thinking, so we don't know if we're right or wrong. Like, we don't know what went through somebody's head when they said or did something. It can be that. It's just whatever it is. It's like one of those things. Okay, Scorpio. Let's find out more. Oh, I think I forgot to mention, this is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. It's also number 8 out of 12. So, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, I can't sing because I've been talking too long. Queen of Cups in reverse, Tower in reverse, Page of Wands, ooh, and the Fool in reverse. So this is who you're not seeing eye to eye with here, who you're arguing with here. It's immature. I'll tell you that. It is immature. It's also preventing things from like happening here between the two of you. Like, this cycle needs to end. this cycle of whatever this arguing is, whatever you're arguing over with this person, it needs to end. It hasn't ended, and it needs to end here. I feel like this person they're afraid of a big blow up here, actually. You're probably like, well, there is a big blow up. I'm like, but they're afraid of like bridges being burned here between the two of you. Like, they're afraid that you'll never like want to talk to them again here. I feel like this is somebody who has been acting this way. Like, how do I explain this? There's something about your like childhood here. Somebody, when they were a kid, maybe they didn't. It can either be that they felt like they weren't getting enough love, or that there was too much, like a overprotective type of energy here. I feel it's more that it's somebody who was way overprotective, just always there, just always getting in your shit, always like, you know, wanting to know what you're doing and all that, and just like making you feel less free. I get that because when I looked at the tower, it reminded me of the Rapunzel's tower and how her mom was just so overbearing and trapped her in the tower, so she couldn't do anything and she felt very restricted. That's what I'm getting here, that this person might, you know, could mean to you, like energetically, is feeling some sort of trapped feeling while you were growing up, or when you were younger, or when you were less experienced. Like, I say like that, like when I mean like that, if this is like your boss or something, it's like this was back when you just started. You were just like a little noob at you know, you're like the lowest rung on the ladder kind of thing, and then it's like, well, now like I'm older, so, and like, or not older, but like time has passed, I guess I could put it that way. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Yeah. So this person actually doesn't want to burn bridges with you, and they're kind of afraid that that might happen. Queen of Wands. Can you tell me about the Queen of Wands here? The Fool, the Moon, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. This could be... oh, you could have something together. I don't know. I don't really feel that though. I feel like some of this frustration for you is coming from things that you might have been upset about when you were younger here. Because with the Moon and the King of Cups in reverse, that's a lot of emotions that are coming up to the surface here. So it feels like it's just the frustration is here and it's bringing up these emotions. I feel like the frustration is kind of to hide these upsetting emotions. It's like, you know, putting out more anger because you don't want to like show how hurt you feel here. This is from when you were probably younger or a kid or less experienced, like I said, with the Fool here. Yeah. I feel that you're not outwardly angry, like in a way, like it's like one of those silent angers. So you might be quite passive aggressive. Actually, you're probably very passive aggressive. Or not you, this person, sorry. This person is quite passive aggressive to you. They might have been this way since you were a kid or less experienced and all that, and that could be what is upsetting you. That could be what is pretty upsetting here, or has upset you. Oh, Two of Cups. It could have something to do with work, or it's just, I feel if this was when you were younger, it's something that you've had to try to balance this energy and then other energies in your life. So like if this is like a parent, then it's like you had to juggle that, what was going on like at home, and then juggle like what was going, you know, with your friends and school and all of that. Okay, tell me. Oh, I didn't mean to shuffle, but I am going to shuffle. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, the King of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords, High Priestess in reverse. This is all about the chaos that it's causing for you in your life right now. I feel you're very aware of what the cause is. Like, you're aware of why things are delayed in your life, why things feel kind of chaotic. You know it has to do with this energy, with this person here. I feel like sometimes you might try to turn a blind eye to it. Actually, you probably a lot of the times try to just ignore it as best as you can here, but that's not what you want. You don't want that. You know, it's like what you want to do is you want to actually heal this. It's like what you want to do from the energetically speaking, it's like what I'd really like is to get past this. Can we get past this? I feel like this person here also, like I said, they don't want to burn a bridge here. Let's see what the advice and or guidance here is for you. So I got distracted. Whoop. I don't think I've ever gotten this venom. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever gotten that. What does it say? Let me in, said the spider to the fly. I'm gonna have to look at that. I mean, this has, what I'm getting from this is about inner demons. Like, without even me, like, I will look at it, but what I get from this is having to revisit or visit your inner demons and making some sort of pact or peace with them. Here, just like, I forgot his fucking name. Whatever his name is, it's like he has to live with Venom. And they have to find some sort of peace, some sort of balance between, like, because Venom isn't going away. He's like the monkey on his back. This can be the person that you're dealing with. It's like, you know, you're, like I said, with the Eight of Cups, you're connected emotionally to this person. Venom's stuck to you. This can be your Venom. They're stuck to you. But it's like, try to find, how can you live with that? How can you find compromise with this energy? And, you know, how can you find a way for it to not take over your life? You know, how can you live with it without it taking over your life, but also like it be there existing? You know what I mean? I'm gonna read that because I want to know. I also want to know what it says, because I don't know. They're all quite short. Okay, it says, unleashing your demons can make you feel powerful, but are you going to like who you are once the smoke clears? Venom is a dark reflection of our inner hero. His appearance in the reading is calling you to give in to bitterness and jealousy. Although it may be tempting to let this symbiote, whatever, take control, you know it won't end well. Anchor back to your values and banish Venom's bite. Okay, I feel like, you know, this is talking about inner demons that you might have towards this person as well. The bitterness, the resentfulness, the grudge here. There's a grudge. It can be that as well. To kind of let that go, to try to move past it here, and everything else I said applies. Okay, so that's your reading, Scorpio, general reading. On my YouTube channel at Alisz Tarot, I will be doing an extended love reading here. I don't know if it'll be about this person. I don't know. I mean, maybe. It doesn't feel romantic with this person, but yeah, it's still, love is love. I mean, love doesn't necessarily, when I do say love readings, I don't mean just romantic. So yes, a love reading about this person an extended will be available on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe there to be notified when that will be up. It should be up sometime this weekend. So there you go. What's Sagittarius? But before I do Sagittarius, I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, an ad starts. No. I don't want to. I'm going to snooze it. Snooze for 5 minutes. Well, that's not what I want to do. Okay, fine. Run the ad. Not that I care. Sagittarius. Alright. So... what's going on for Sagittarius in the current energy? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sagittarius. This can be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. This is also number 9, 12, if you go by numbers. Yeah. If you're just feeling it, there could be messages in here for you, even if you're not a Sagittarius. Because I'm not an astrologer. They're not horoscopes. Alright. What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay, I'm taking this one. I'm not taking these. Oh wait, there's only 2. Okay. I'm going to take them under the pretense that I was going to say. I was going to say the reason why I wasn't going to take them because it felt like a dive. I know, yeah. Football references or soccer or whatever. Like it felt like this is the one that wanted to come out, and then this one wasn't going to come out, but then it just flipped over because it just felt like it was diving. So I'm going to put these here, but I feel, you know what, actually, I'm going to put you down here because I feel like you're not supposed to be here. I feel like these energies aren't really supposed to be here, but it's like I wanted to be here. Because all I'm getting from this is somebody who's just kind of being lazy. Somebody who's unmotivated to do something because I got it made right now, so I don't really have to do anything. It's lazy energy. It's just like, let's say somebody asks you to shovel the walkway or something because it snowed, and it's like, I don't feel like it. I don't have to do it. Somebody will come by and do it for me, or I'll just pay them to do it. That's it as well. This can be, can you focus? Yeah, this can be somebody who just kind of pays people to do things for them. They don't get their hands dirty. They don't do it themselves. They just pay people to do things. I don't know where this energy is coming from. I don't know if this is yours or not. I don't feel like it's yours because I feel like this energy is you putting your foot in your mouth here, possibly about this energy. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put that over there. Let me see what else is going on. That doesn't feel like it. That doesn't feel like everything. The Hierophant in reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles. With the 4 of Wands. Okay. So I feel like in the current energy right now, Sagittarius, you're kind of feeling like things are stabilizing here. If it's not right, like if it's not happening right now, it might happen soon. You might start to feel like things are stabilizing in your life here. Yeah, but it's not over. See, it's like it's starting to stabilize here. Things are starting to feel more stable here because you don't feel like you can celebrate yet. Like, it's like mini celebration. It's like a little celebration here, but there's still more work to be done, kind of thing. But it's like, you know, I'm gonna like maybe stop and smell the flowers a little bit in this energy here, even though I know, you know, there's still other things that need to be done. I don't know in what situation, but that's just what I'm getting there for you overall. Like I said, somebody, it can be your energy. You might have put your foot in your mouth here and said something without even really thinking about it. It can be, I don't know if it's because of this energy, like I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else, but there was an energy that was not putting in effort or energy into something because they didn't have to. It's like somebody else will do it for me, or I'll just throw money at it, or I'm used to not doing it, so I don't need to do it. You know, it is kind of a bit of an entitled energy as well. Mostly I just get somebody was lazy. They could have been lazy and threw money at the situation. Lazy because somebody else would do it, or lazy because I don't, you know, I don't need to do anything here. You might have, maybe you might have yelled at this person for not doing that, for acting in this way here. Whatever it is, you said something here without really thinking about it. I don't think you really believed what you said here either. I think you were just doing it because you were trying to motivate somebody to work with you, you know, here. It kind of comes off as the energy of, like, let's say you're like moving or something and your friends are like, yeah, I'll help you move, and you're like, great. And then like the day comes and you're moving and they're not really pulling their weight. You know, they're just like, oh, like do you need to get it done today? I'm like, yeah, I'll pay for some movers to come in and get it. Like, let's just go do something else. And then maybe you were just kind of upset because you're like, well, I wanted to move my stuff today, not tomorrow, just because you don't feel like doing it today, and you're just gonna pay other people to do it. That doesn't make things okay. And so maybe you just kind of in the moment said something and called them, like, I don't know, called people names, insulted them or something, or just said that they were lazy, and you're like, you're lazy, you don't do anything or whatever. And that, I don't think you really believed what you said though, because like if you called this person lazy, like I don't think you really believe that they are lazy. It's just, you know, you just wanted them to cooperate with you and work together. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because that seems like a very specific situation. So take it as it resonates. Take it however it applies to your situation. I'm just gonna put this over here for now. So let's see what's going on. I am not careful about what I say at all. But that's because most of the time I don't really care. Obviously it depends on who I'm talking to, but usually I don't. And I get in trouble for it sometimes. Alright, tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Three of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands. Strength. Ooh, wow, yeah, you're just kind of like, yeah, Queen of Wands. Fiery, that fiery side of Sagittarius coming out here. And it was just like, I feel like you just said it here because, like, look at her. She's like, she's here, she's ready to fight. Like, they be fighting words here. And also she's ready to fight as well. Strength. And it almost feels like maybe you felt like with this, I'm getting like your honor or something about it. Your pride. This is Leo. It could be that you might have felt like your pride might be on the line here. The future of your pride here. So it's like you kind of said it because you're protecting it. There, it's very fiery energy. I feel like how you said it might have made people look at you kind of like, oh, don't mess with Sagittarius. They're in their Sagittarius. Like, I'm getting like what it was, the words that you said were, it was more in your actions, I should say, than your words. It was maybe something you did. Maybe you just walked away from this person, or I don't know, or you walked up to them. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I really don't know. There's just a lot of fire energy here. It just came from a place of, it comes like across of like, oh, I'm not letting that person say that about me. Like, what did you just say about me? Well, your mom's a whore. And it's like, well, I don't really think that your mom is a whore, but I'm just saying that, like, because I'm mad, you know, whatever. It's like regular social shit. Tell me about the Hierophant. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. The Empress. Oh, that mom joke. Yeah, you might have disrespected this person's mom, or their partner, the person that they're with. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. No. So like what I'm getting here is like, no, you don't really believe what you said. You know, you actually love this person. You have a lot of respect for this person here. It's like it was kind of like, it was an immature thing to say. I didn't really mean it here. It's like I was just kind of like being vindictive here. It was a cold and immature to say, no, I actually really like you. I really like, you know, you have respect for this person. You know, there is, when I say like there's love here, I don't know what kind of love it is. It can be romantic, it can be platonic. Because it's not clear who it is that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a partner or a significant other, or you could be dealing with just like, you know, your brother or sister, like, or it could be a friend or something like that, because it's probably more like it's somebody that you have this unconditional type of love for here. And that's why you don't really mean what you said to them here. Yeah. You were just kind of standing up for yourself, being independent. And it is a little bit of, I said it because I could say it as well. Okay, Three of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Three of Pentacles? Justice in reverse. Ace of Coins in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. And then we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like cooperating together this isn't the first time. It's an ongoing issue I feel that you have with this person, in trying to get them to do things with you. You know, to, you know, do things together, work together here. I feel like this is something that it's just not the first time here, I feel. Because I feel like there have been other times perhaps when, you know, if you just did something together, then you wouldn't have missed out on something, or like missed out on some sort of opportunity. Here, I don't think I think it's very fair that this person acts this way here, because they just kind of do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, it feels very in their ego, that this person only cares about themselves, that they're not very respectful to other people. And so, yeah, this is not the first time this person's done that. Yeah, I think that energy applies. Okay, advice. I'll get some advice and or guidance here for you, Sagittarius. From Spirit. I put the rice on because all I had was soup earlier, and so I want some food. So it'll probably be like 45 minutes. So when that rice is done, no matter what. Okay. Captain Marvel sees the day. I thought that said way. Okay, I mean, yeah, sees the way as well. Sees the day. Yeah, I want to read what that says because I don't really remember. I mean, I feel like you have with this energy here, with the strength energy, you know, this brave energy, they're all very much the same here. This is the same energy. I feel the advice and our guidance here from Spirit, the universe, is that I wouldn't regret this. I wouldn't regret this energy here of blurting things out because you seized the day in that moment. I feel like this is something that actually needed to be said. If this is something that this person does all the time, I think this person probably needed to be called out, and Spirit is saying, it's okay. What you said here is fine. Don't feel bad about it, because, you know, I feel there was a reason. You know, you just got to this place where, you know, like, you know what, like, you never help me with anything. You never do shit. And, you know, it's not fair. It's not fair to me. All you do is think about yourself. You don't even like think about me or think about other people or other people's time and all that, blah, 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 blah. Maybe that's what you said to this person. Something along those lines, perhaps. Don't regret that, is what Spirit is saying. You stood in the moment and you said what you needed to say. You were feeling it. You felt like you needed to protect yourself. You got brave here. You found that bravery and you just said it. Even though you didn't mean all of it, because you have an enormous amount of love and respect for this person. Because you might have thrown in a few other things in that. I was like, that was like the nice version. There was probably a few other things, a few choice words that were said in there that you didn't really mean. But I kind of get the impression that this person, because this feels like their energy, they needed a kick in the butt. They needed a stick up their ass. I don't know. They need something. Here, because this is like an entitled energy where it's like, I don't have to do anything, somebody else will do it for me, or, you know, I'll just throw money at it, or like it doesn't matter, it's fine, like it's entitled, it's selfish, it's like fuck you type of energy. I think that Spirit is like, it's okay, it was fine, you seize the moment, and also to continue to seize the moment, like not to worry so much about what you say. I mean, yeah, worry, but, you know, I feel like maybe you were holding this back for some time, perhaps, and maybe it's like, maybe there are other things that you shouldn't be holding back in. It's like, while you're in this energy, like go for it. Is it still Sagittarius season? I think so. So it is your season still. So you're still feeling that energy. That could be where this is coming from as well. Okay. That's your reading, Sagittarius. My YouTube channel at Alice Tarot, I will be putting extended love readings for all these readings. You can find out about this person. There is love there, but whatever comes out there, so you can subscribe there to be notified when those are up. They'll probably be up sometime this weekend or early next week, depending on the time and energy and everything. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Hey. Sorry, I saw your message. It's just when I'm channeling, I can't really interrupt, because then I get really distracted and then I forget what I'm saying and all the time. So like, I see the message, but I don't usually interrupt the readings with comments. I made just regular rice. Like just regular short grain rice. That's just in the rice maker. The one that like sings when it's done and sings a song. I can't tell. I think it's the Wishing Star song. But the Wishing Star song also sounds like Mary Had a Little Lamb. Because it just goes do 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 do. I think. Something like that. Okay, Capricorn. I'm moving on to Capricorn. But when it's done, I'm going to add gochujang, whatever it's called, that Korean red pepper stuff, and some corn, and an egg, and some cheese. I'm thinking if there's anything else. If there's green onions, if they're not like bad, I'll probably add those too. Is there anything else? No, because I won't feel like because the corn's frozen. Unless there's more frozen vegetables, maybe. Because then I'm gonna put it in the microwave, so it doesn't matter if it's frozen or not. That's my plan. Spicy rice. Kind of wish I had kimchi, but I don't have any kimchi. I don't usually have kimchi. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn in the current energy? General readings. This is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Or number 10 out of 12 if you want to go by numbers. Because I'm not an astrologer. They're not horoscopes. You can go by however you want to go. Yeah. I was going to say something else. Now I forgot. I don't remember. Okay. Capricorn. Oh, I was gonna say that on my YouTube channel, I'll be doing an extended love reading. So if you want to find out about that, you can, be notified when that's up. You can subscribe there at Alisz Tarot, which is there on the screen as well. I don't know. Okay, I'm just talking while shuffling. 5 of Swords in reverse. Oh, 9 of Wands in reverse. Minor Arcana. So it doesn't feel like it's a big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. 5 of Wands. This isn't a big deal. I'll tell you that right now because I'm going to explain a little bit more. But it's not. 2 of Wands in reverse. Your energy overall, you might be feeling like you made the wrong decision, that you made the wrong choice here, that you actively made the wrong choice here, and that you might be thinking, damn, I should have done the other thing. I should have went the other way. Where's this? Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Star. Yeah. It's almost like you went in one direction and you realize, fuck, I probably should have went the other direction. You know, that was what I feel like you had a gut feeling about one direction. Well, here, I'll just say there's choice A and choice B. And you had a gut feeling about choice A, but your brain said to go with choice B. And so you went with choice B, and it feels like something emotional. No, I don't know. I'll explain that. There's like a backlog of, and I'll get to them. Okay, so there's like, you chose choice B, and now it's not like there's regret, like there is, but it's kind of like it didn't work out, and it's like, fuck, I probably should have went with choice A. It's like choosing what, like how to say something or what to do or something. So it's like choosing sort of the option that you thought that you should have done. I mean, I don't know what it is. I'm just giving an example. It's like when okay, if somebody asks you, like they're trying on clothes and they're like, do I look fat in this? So your gut feeling is to lie, is to consider their feelings. But then you rationalize it in your brain and you're like, well, I think they would want to know the truth. They asked because they wanted to know the truth. So I should just tell them the truth, that it does kind of make, you know, their butt look kind of too big or whatever. And so then you go with your brain and be like, okay, well, I rationalized it that, you know, I should tell them the truth. And so you go with choice B, you say the truth, but then it kind of turns into like a little thing. and you're like, then you realize, oh shit, I probably should have went with my gut and just like considered their feelings and just said, no, like, you look fine, but I don't like the color. Like a white lie, you know, the color doesn't suit you. You know, you don't tell somebody they look fat and you just tell them that color doesn't suit you. Here's some life lessons from me, from Alice. Social life lessons. You just say something, oh, the color doesn't suit you, or oh, I don't like the cut of it. The cut's not very flattering for you, and all that. You don't tell people that it makes them like look like they've gained 20 pounds or something. Okay. But that's what it feels like. It feels like almost like an instant regret kind of thing, because what's going on here in the energy, I feel like you're struggling with this. You're struggling because you feel bad about something that you feel conflicted on, and that's this choice. That's why it took so long to explain it. Again, it's your feelings. You're feeling bad. It's your emotions that got in your way, like that are getting in your way here. It's like, I should have done the thing that I felt. I should have went with my emotions. I didn't. I went with whatever the other thing is. I don't know, maybe ego. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Does it say? No, I don't think it would. No, it doesn't really. But it's kind of like, fuck. And so I feel like you're struggling. You're struggling with it in this current energy. Okay. Now, I made soup. I made soup earlier today. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Tell me about this Five of Swords. This is the I fucked up card. I mean, both fives. You have Five of Swords, Five of Wands. So they're both the I fucked up. You feel like you fucked up. There's a struggle, personal struggle here. It's like, I feel like I made a huge mistake. I'll tell you, because I said it's minor arcana. It's not that big of a deal. It's not as big of a deal as you might think that it is. Six of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands, and the World. This is a kind of what's done is done. I feel like that's what you're realizing here is, yeah, I made a mistake, but what's done is done, and all I can do is look towards what I can do now, next, what I can do in this energy right now. It's like paying attention to what you can, like a fresh start here. What can be done now, because what's done is done. I already said the thing. I already did the thing. The decision was made. It's in the past. So it's like that. I mean, that's where some clarity is coming in for you. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Fool. So this is you struggling here with this energy. I feel like you're starting to realize your mistake. That's why you're struggling with it. I see. So you might not have realized the mistake before. Now you're like realizing, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's why they're pissed off at me. Maybe that's why they said those things, or why they're acting this way. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But maybe like that's just, there's just a realization here of like, oh shit, kind of thing. I feel like, how do I put this? Yeah, I mean, it's like you did something here that wasn't taken very well. I think that you thought it was on some level here with the Five of Coins in reverse. But I do feel like you are, I guess I can put hopeful that you can do something about this, that you can do some sort of action, some sort of, it feels, I'm gonna say with the Knight of Wands, it feels like very, what's the word, I want to say dramatic, but that's not the right word. That's not the word I'm looking for. Grand, I guess I could put it that way. A grand gesture here. Here it's like you have hope that you can make some sort of grand gesture here to perhaps relieve yourself of this personal burden that you have. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Three of Swords, the Devil, whoa, and the Sun in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it did result in an argument of some sort with this person here, that, you know, did not kind of work out. It didn't work out for you here, and it seems to have caused all these problems. We have rejection, heartache here. We have just, there could have been some words that were said that were that hurt, that cut deep here. Because I feel like the Sun here, this is conversations. Whenever the Sun comes out with the Five of Wands, I just feel like it's verbal arguments, like actually verbally arguing here. And it just feels like, I feel like some things were said that cut a little deeper than perhaps they should have. Like it's like triggering here. So it could have been triggering for you, even just to argue with this person. Because it could just bring some heartache here. They could have said something, some truth. My God, like honestly, my example of it still holds true. Like just take it how it resonates, because it's like saying something like the truth. The truth hurts. That's literally what these Three of Swords are. The truth hurts. So if you told somebody they look fat in those pants or something like that, yeah, it's causing it caused like an argument here, and you know, and it triggered somebody. That's why they got triggered, and there was an argument here, and it's like I know it's the truth, but you didn't have to, like, it just created problems here. Yeah, look, it can be with a friend. It feels like this is more of a casual connection with this person, whoever this person is. It's not. It feels like a friend or something sort of somewhat casual. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's not working out right now because of that, because of this conflict here. Okay, let's see what the advice and or guidance from Spirit is for you, Capricorn. Jeez, are you was it Sagittarius? Somebody had put their foot in their mouth there as well. Like people in this saying things. Although I do think you kind of meant what you said, though. Difference there. Just a difference. Hey, yeah, I did do Virgo. What was Virgo? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did do Virgo though. But you know, there's a reason for everything, right? So if you came at this time, perhaps in one of the next readings, there's Aquarius and Pisces. Perhaps there's messages in there for you. You know what I mean? There are no coincidences. Now, if only I can get one of these. What's the advice or guidance here? Oh, okay. Hawkeye. Ready, steady, go. Or I'm actually going to need one more for that. It's quite an action. This, honestly, this Hawkeye is the same energy as this. It's the same energy as this. It's the same energy as this. It's all about looking towards what you're going to do next. Which I guess... yeah, I guess I don't actually need another. It is. It's the advice here is to look forward. Look forward. Don't look behind. keep looking forward. I know you fucked up, but you also know what's done is done, and that's good. You know, you can't do anything about the past. So the advice and guidance here is to keep looking forward. You know, don't look back. Don't look back in anger, as Oasis said once here, and other people did. There's also an energy here about taking action and, you know, doing something here. I don't think you're going to do nothing about this situation because you're struggling with it and you feel bad about it. So I do think, you know, you will probably do something about it, but I mean, it's just kind of confirmation here from Spirit to be like, yes, you are right. You should do something about this. It's just kind of validation as well. Ready, steady, go. Whenever you're ready, you know, don't do it until you're ready. So whenever you're ready here, you can do something about this situation here because it is weighing you down. Okay. That's your reading, Capricorn. You can check out my YouTube channel at Alisz Tarot, which is where I will be putting extended love readings here. For you, I don't think this person, this feels very casual. I don't think that, but they could come out in the love reading if that's how you're feeling about them. So, but that will be up sometime this weekend, maybe early next week. So you can subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified when those are up. So then now we're going to move on. I got 22 minutes till my rice is ready. And then I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna finish watching the show I was watching. Well, it said 22 minutes. I know 2 readings, probably each reading is about 15-20 minutes, so I'll probably be a bit longer, but that's fine. At least the rice will be done. That's the important part. I was watching True Detective because I never watched it, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch it, so no spoilers. Because I will ban you. I absolutely will ban you without question if you spoil it. Don't think I'm joking. Like, banned forever. I will block you. There's maybe like 2 people that could get away with it, and I wouldn't like block them for it, but I would be really angry with them. And they're not here. Okay. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So this is for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or number 11? 11 out of 12. If you want to go by numbers. Because I'm not an astrologer, they're not horoscopes. So there could be message in any of these readings for you. Actually, no, I do want to. Like I've been saying, I will be doing extended love readings for all the signs from these readings. Those will be up on my YouTube channel at Alisz Tarot. Probably during this week. Since you're kind of near the end, it would probably be, maybe it could be early next week as well, depending on energies and stuff. Did I just drop the card? I did. It just slipped through my hands. What was this slippery card? Oh, it's the wish card. Are your wishes slipping through your hands? Do you feel like you had them in your hands and now they're just slipping away? Possibly. Okay. Aquarius. What's going on for you in the general energy? I mean, it's good so far. I mean, it's kind of dark, I guess. And I mean, the characters, both characters are completely unlikable. So, so if you like to like the characters that you're watching, I don't think it's True Detective. It's that. Okay, okay. You want to come out? Do you? No, you don't want to come out. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. All minor arcana, except for the Hermit. Ah, are you thinking? Are you spending some time thinking about things, Aquarius? You could have Virgo in your chart as well here, because all I get with your overall energy is you're taking some time to think about some things, which seems standard for Aquarius. So where's this? 3 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay, so you're thinking about offering something here, or you're thinking about an offer that was offered to you. So you're either thinking about something that someone gave you, when I say gave you, like an offer, or an opportunity here, or you're thinking about giving an opportunity or an offer to somebody else. I only say that because 3 cups are here. It feels like it's, yeah, it's from or to somebody here. I don't think you're thinking like too hard about it. You're just doing your like Aquarius thing and doing your thinking thing here. I do feel like there could be some issues that you're not hanging out with people because you're spending a lot of time on your own thinking about new opportunities, thinking about how do I get new opportunities, where can I give new opportunities, like all of that shit here. This can also be a reset. You're thinking about starting over. I don't know what, just starting over here, and what that entails. But you might have people around you who are just kind of like, hey, Aquarius, where are you? Like, I haven't seen you around lately. Like, because it feels like you spend a lot of time on your own doing this, like in your free time, and then you don't really hang out with people, and people might be like, okay, where are you? Why aren't you, like, you know what? Because I don't feel like you tell people about these things. You're not sharing that you're thinking about these things. Very quiet, very reserved to yourself type of energy here. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I didn't interpret these, did I? I just assumed that I did. It's like, yeah, you can read this, can't you? You can interpret that. You already interpreted it. You're thinking so much, you already interpreted this. No, I'll interpret it. Minor arcana, so it's just kind of what's going on right now, I feel, in your life. I feel like there's some disruptions going on in your life, that you're feeling a little directionless, like you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing. I feel like this makes you feel like you need to put your guard up. You might have gotten a little offended here. Maybe somebody did or said something to you. Like it just feels like, what's the word? Like you might be taking things a little too personally here, because your life isn't really, there's something off about your life right now, and I don't know what it is, and it's like making you feel, or because of it you feel directionless, like you've lost your focus here. So you're a little touchy, basically you're a little touchy right now because shit's kind of going on in your life, and you know you're spending more time on your own. So if people like are like, hey, like, Aquarius, where are you? Like, I haven't seen you. Like, you might be like, what is that supposed to mean? Like you might just be really like take personal offense to it for some reason and get kind of touchy about it, and they're like, okay, sorry I asked, kind of thing. Just be aware of that energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see. What can you tell me about this 4 of Wands? Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, King of Coins in reverse. It's a lot of red energy here. Reds are, it can be anger, but it can also be passion. When I say passion, it feels like a passion for life. I'm going to tell you now that this feels like your energy and your life. There are disruptions here going on in it, and it's making you feel like you're not, like you feel your value in yourself has gone down. Your self-worth. You're not feeling a lot of self-worth for yourself, I feel right now. Like you feel like you're not living up to your potential. I'll put it that way. Because of these disruptions in your life. It can be a money issue here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you feel like you don't have any work. Maybe you don't have work right now, or it's not steady work. It's like maybe it's unreliable or something like that here. And you might be feeling like it's becoming, it's making you feel like you can't, like you can't be relied on. Like it's not reliable energy at all here, whatever's going on. Yeah, it can be a work thing. If it's not a work thing, then it's just like the things that you're working on. It's just starting to feel like you have to start over, or you have to start from scratch here again. Maybe because somebody was being irresponsible, or maybe you just feel like it's too unreliable. It's just too in and out here. That's like, I gotta get back to basics or something. Like I gotta start over again. What's underneath this? Yeah, there's that starting over again energy. It makes you feel, because you feel kind of inexperienced in whatever this is, like you have to start over. I don't know in what way, but there's something like you feel like you have to start over again, and it makes you feel unsuccessful here. But I feel like part of the reason is because you weren't seeing the bigger picture in whatever the situation was. Like you're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not seeing that actually starting over again, it's not a bad thing. That starting, that you know, having to start from the beginning, being inexperienced in something isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you feel it kind of is. Like you feel like it's not something that you should be happy about. Tell me about the Seven of Wands energy. Whatever this is, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't feel super, like, big. Like, this could just be something very minor that's going on in your life. It's just what's going on. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Sun in reverse. I mean, yeah, I get that. You're being touchy here because you're not happy about how things are. You feel kind of like you don't have any other choice here. But see, the thing is, it's that you might just be stuck in what you're believing in. Or you feel like you're stuck because that's just the way things are supposed to go. The Hierophant is an energy of tradition. So, in whatever it is that you're in right now in your life, like there's some sort of rules that you have to follow, and it's more like societal rules. So, yeah, I mean, it's like societal rules. Like you can't just hurt people, right? There are laws against that. So it's not that I think that you want to hurt anybody, but I'm just saying it's like you're really touchy about things here, and you're not very happy, and you're kind of in this leave me alone type of energy here, and you kind of feel like this is the only way for you to be right now because you feel stuck in your situation. Like you feel restricted in some way. maybe you could, it can be that maybe you can't let out like your aggressions how you would want to let them out, because you feel restricted. It can be like, maybe it's just the time of year. Maybe normally you would do something, but because maybe it's not available right now for you to do, or maybe you would do something at home, like, I don't know, maybe you would scream or something, but like maybe there's people around or they're sleeping or something and you can't do it. Like it's something like that. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Page of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Page of Pentacles here? Six of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and the Fool with the King of Swords in reverse. It doesn't make any sense to you. I feel like you're not like using common sense here, but well, it's not common sense. It doesn't make logical sense to you for you to start over, whatever it is here. That's how you're seeing it. I don't know if that's true or not. This is your perspective on it, and I feel it's a little closed-minded here. I don't think you're looking at everything. I think you're just looking at what you want to look at here. To whatever the situation is, like it's almost like I don't even want to admit that I don't have anything to offer, or that, like, you know, I'm lost here. Like I don't know what to do. I mean, it's the same thing. I feel like you are, you know, you're thinking about it. You're thinking, like, that pentacle is what she's holding. So it's like you're thinking about it, but it is a very sort of narrow-minded energy. It's like focusing too much on almost the wrong thing here. Because I feel like you're ignoring, again, like I said, ignoring that just because you're starting over again doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Let's just see if there's anything else. Like, I just feel like you're running away from this. It's like, it's new. It's new. I don't know anything about this. Because it's like, because it almost is like, because you don't know anything about it, you're running away from it. Because you're not the smartest person here in this situation. I could put it that way. It's like, because you don't have the knowledge about the situation that's going on here, you're like, well, I don't know about that, so I'm gonna run away. Rather than stick around and learn, you know, you learn things. It's like, it's making you feel insecure that you don't know these things. There's something that you don't know about, and you feel insecure because you don't know about it. And it's like, you don't know how to learn about it. Like, you're kind of lost at even like where to start. What do I do? What do I start? And that's what's making you really defensive. I get it. I see you. But sometimes it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have to, you know, to admit that you don't know things. That's how we learn, right? When we admit that we don't know things, and that we don't have to know everything. Nobody's expected to know everything. And I almost feel like your energy is like, I don't know, you put maybe these expectations on yourself that that I don't know, that like you think that people would look at you differently just because you don't know something, or if you admit that you don't know something. I don't know, it's weird energy. I'm not calling you weird, it's just I don't really know how to explain it into English. I feel like I have, but I just always feel like I'm not. 555, significant. We see 555 around. Okay, so I'll get some advice and or guidance here for you, Aquarius. La, 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 la. That's what she looks like, because my mic is really sensitive. I've tried to put it like up or down, whatever, the noise thing, but I don't know, it doesn't really work. Otherwise I'd have to be yelling all the time. Where'd the card? I know it flipped up in here. I saw it. I saw it flip in my hand. Ah, there it is. Dr. Doom. This is Dr. Doom. Like, I mean, out of all these cards, out of all the like sort of what I know is in here, Dr. Doom is kind of what I just described you as. Sorry to say, but Dr. Doom, he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. And he would never like be like, I don't know anything about anything. He would never admit that. Yeah, it says Dr. Doom, control at all costs. This is for you to take a look at yourself. If you know who Dr. Doom is, take a look at, what's his name? Victor Crane, fucking, I don't remember. It's late. But like, I feel like the advice and guidance here is to look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. How much control are you trying to keep in this situation? Because it feels like you are trying to control everything in this situation here. And that the control here is what's kind of affecting you. It's not affecting you majorly, but it is affecting you here because you insist on, I need to know everything that's going on, and if I don't know everything that's going on, well, I'm just going to run away from it. I don't want to start over again. I don't want to start from scratch. I don't want to start from the beginning. I don't want to admit that I don't know things here. It makes me feel insecure. I'm going to read what it says for Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom. Okay. Says, like Dr. Doom, you might think that the tighter your grip, the less you will lose. But nothing could be further from the truth. Doom commands the reading when your vanity trumps over your intelligence. Yes, that is exactly what this is. I was like, what is that? Yes. When your vanity trumps over your intelligence, creating rifts where there should be harmony. You may be in a situation where you need to apologize, atone for mistakes, and make peace with the competition, or you may want to consider a more flexible approach. Yeah, I feel like you're not being very flexible here. It's like, okay, well, I don't know anything, then I'm not going to do it. Kind of energy. Yeah, I do feel a little humbling, maybe, in order here for you. Like I said, you know, if you don't know who Dr. Doom is, you know, just like look some things up, because I'm feeling like you're acting kind of Dr. Doom. He ain't a hero. He a villain. So you're not acting that great here. But that could be part of, you know, that it's to help release your energy, to help so it's flowing and that you can feel better and move forward, you know? All right, so that's what I have for you in this general reading, Aquarius. I will be doing an extended love reading. I didn't really get love here, so I mean, we'll see what comes out there. On my YouTube channel at Alisz Tarot. It's not up right now. It'll be up sometime this weekend or early next week. So if you'd like to be notified when I do that, you can subscribe there. Okay. So we're going to move on to Pisces, which is the last one. My rice should be ready now. Man, I don't have one of those Bluetooth rice things. If I had one of those Bluetooth things, then it would like tell me when the rice is done. Like, that's fucking technology. Do I think the Maple Leafs will make it to the Stanley Cup? I don't know. I just want them to get past the first round. Never mind the finals. Get to the finals and win it. I mean, at least that's up from. I hope they just make it to the playoffs, but you don't know what Buffalo is. I think that the competition in the East is quite high. I don't think Buffalo has the points. I think it will be in the East. I don't know in what order, but definitely Toronto, Boston, and Tampa Bay. Maybe New Jersey if they can kind of hang in there, because they had like a good winning streak going on. They're not a bad team. Maybe, but I don't know about the other teams. Boy, yeah. Buffalo. Yeah, I don't think Buffalo has the points. Hey, at least you're not Anaheim. At least you're not the Ducks. They're like, oh, I think they're dead last or they're second last, but they're last like in so many like factors. It's okay. They'll just tank and then they'll get first round draft pick and everything will be okay. Right? That's what happens, right? Right? Edmonton and the Leafs. And yeah. I love the Mighty Ducks movie. Ducks stick together. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I like D2 better though than the first one. I barely remember D3. But the second one, when they have their Olympics thing, I always think it's hilarious because they had Canada playing against, I think it was Jamaica. And first of all, I was like, Jamaica with the like a world junior hockey team. I'm like, come on, what is this shit? First of all, I was like, okay, that's weird. Because hockey's not like a cheap sport, so you have to be like, you have to go all in. I'm like, I don't think Jamaica is going to, or is it? No, I don't remember. I don't think it was Jamaica. It was like, maybe it was like I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I think I'm thinking of Cool Runnings, but there was some like hockey team from like the Caribbean islands or somewhere like there. I don't know. I don't remember. But I always thought it was funny because like Canada was like losing to them. They would show Canada losing in like the montage of the tournament. And I mean, I also always think it's hilarious. I'm like, really? We're going to get to the finals of a hockey tournament. I know it's like juniors, but yeah, juniors and Canada isn't even like top 4. I'm like, that is ridiculous. I'm like, this would never happen. This is completely made up. I mean, they can't do the things that they did in that movie. It's all made up, like a knuckle puck and all that shit. But then like you look at like players like what's his name? Like Zegras, where the way he stick handles, it looks like the puck is like glued to the stick. And you're like, but it's not, and it's like physics. Like, how can you twist it around like that without it falling off? But yeah, I guess physics, I suppose. So maybe I won't rule out the knuckle puck, but I love the Mighty Ducks. I love that movie. Can you tell? I just spent like 5 minutes talking about it. Was it Jamaica? For some reason, I wanted to say it was like Trinidad or something. I don't know. I'll have to watch them again. I have Disney Plus till like February. I should watch. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what's going on in the current energy for you, Pisces. This can be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or 12, if that is significant to you. Doesn't have to be your sign. I'm not an astrologer. These aren't horoscopes. whatever you're feeling drawn to, just go with your intuition here. I will be putting up an extended love reading on my YouTube page, not right after, but sometime this weekend, or early next week at Alisz Tarot. So if you want to be notified when that's up, you can subscribe. But let's see what's going on for you right now in the current energy. Pisces. Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords. Overall, we have the Hanged One. Oh, okay. So your overall energy, it seems like you're seeing a new perspective here on the things that you didn't do. It's kind of like that, you know, inaction is action type of energy here. So you're kind of seeing some sort of new perspective here on that here. I feel like when it comes to your non-actions here, and now I feel like maybe you're starting to feel a little bad about that, because it's almost like, well, if I don't, maybe you thought before, if I don't do anything, then nothing will happen. But perhaps maybe you're seeing that by not doing something, kind of maybe it tells people that you don't want to do something or you didn't do something, and so now maybe you're feeling a little bad about that here. That's your overall energy. What's going on in the current energy here is, I don't know who this is. It feels kind of like you. Somebody here has a lot of love here, wanting to offer that love here, willing to put in the work to give love here. But I feel it's not up to you. It's not up to you. It's like you have this love here that you want to offer to somebody here, but there is a bit of, I guess you can call it hesitancy. Like I don't feel like you're not giving it, but you're not giving like all of it here. And it can be that you're feeling a little excluded here. You're feeling like either you're not sharing how you feel, or you're feeling like you can't. And it's kind of like you can't make up your mind. It's like you can't make up your mind whether you should give this cup or not. It can also be that you are a little focused on work right now as well. So it's kind of like you're so focused on work. It's like, should I offer this love or not? When I say offer love, it can be anything, in just like an olive branch or something like that, because I feel, you know, you've realized that by not doing something, that perhaps you might have hurt somebody by not doing something here. So it's like, maybe I should show them how I feel, but you're still kind of undecided. And I feel part of that has to do with maybe you're just focusing on work right now, and it's like, well, I don't know if I need the distraction. I don't kind of want the distraction if this doesn't go how I want it to, or even if it does go, even if it is positive, it's still a distraction. You know, it can still be a distraction for you. So it's almost like, I don't even know if I want the distraction here of like telling somebody how I feel, because you never know how somebody's going to react, right? They could react poorly, you know, or they could like want to be around you even more, or like, who knows? But either way, it's like it might be more of a distraction than you wanted. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't know if this is love or not, but it could be. All right, good night. Can you tell me? Oh, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Coins. Yeah, there's that Five of Swords again in reverse. It's, you know, feeling bad that you didn't do something here. but it's a little more than that. It's like you're offering this sort of peace offering, this cup here, because you kind of just did what you wanted to do, and you know, like here it feels like you know that you were the one that was standing in the way. You know, it kind of like the ball was in your court and you didn't do anything with that ball here. You know, nothing started, you didn't do anything with that ball here. And it could be a bit of short-sightedness here, that maybe you thought, if I don't do anything, then nothing's gonna happen, nothing bad will happen. You know, maybe it just gives me more time, or I don't know what you were thinking, to be honest, but it's something along those lines here. So it's like, this does feel like a peace offering, but it's a little more than that. It's not just an apology, because there are real feelings behind it, like a genuine, I do care about this person behind it kind of thing. Like, I do genuinely feel bad for the way that I've been acting, or rather the way that I have not been acting. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. The Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're kind of defensive to this energy here, because you're defensive because it's almost like you're afraid that you might get distracted here, especially if there's reconciliation here. That's the thing, because I feel like you and this person, I don't know how much you're talking. Maybe you're not talking that much. And it's not that you don't want to talk to this person, but it's kind of like in having time to yourself, basically having time to work on things here. It reminds me of the energy of, you know, when you're with somebody, if you're both working on things, if you both have work, then you have that time apart from each other. But if if you're not, and you spend every waking minute together, it's not that you get sick of each other, but it's like you spend all your time together and you don't really have time to do other things that you want to do. But like when you're both doing other things, it's not that bad, right? Because then you don't feel bad about it. So it kind of just feels like here, you're like, if we were to come together, if there was some sort of reconciliation here, it's almost like it feels to you like there would be a lot happening that would distract you. Yeah, I do feel like it could come from, if the truth comes out about how you feel, and if they reciprocate that, if they feel the same way, and now you want to spend all this time together, it's like, well, then that could be a distraction to the other things that are going on in my life. It's not necessarily a bad distraction, it's just a distraction nonetheless. And that it's kind of what's going on here. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Nine of Coins in reverse, Four of Coins in reverse, and the Hierophant with the Empress. Because this is you, this Two of Swords is you not able to make up your mind here about whether you should share these feelings or not. I feel whether you should include this person in this energy, I guess you could say, here. I feel there's a bit of a selfish energy here with this Empress. You know, the Empress is free to create things in an abundance. I feel like you're very creative. There's something about your work or the things that you do is very creative about it, or that you create things. I don't know what it is. It can be like something to do with online. Maybe you do commissions for people. I mean, you could be a streamer or some sort of influencer, or you just create things in some way. And there's a bit of a selfish energy here because, like I said, it's like, I don't want to be distracted from that, because you might want to spend a lot of time with this person. Because it's like, it's almost like because they're kind of mad at you, or because there's some sort of tension here, because like you haven't included them, that you have more time for yourself. and so you have more time to work on things. But it is a bit of a selfish energy here. I do feel that ultimately, like, you don't really want to be this free, though. When I say that, it's like you do have this love to give, and it's like you do ultimately want to give it here. But it's just kind of, I guess it's like, it feels maybe it's like a timing thing. You're not sure if this is the right time, perhaps. So maybe I'll just want a bit about this Three of Cups here. Whoa. Okay. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups and Death and the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you might not be including this person here. Because the Page of Wands is like a very curious energy here. I feel, how do I put this? You might be overthinking about how this would change things between you and them here. I think you are curious to see if this is something that you could want out of the situation, or curious to see if this is something, if it's what you think it is or what you feel it is here. Like something that would satisfy you, if you would feel satisfied. It's like you're curious to know if you would feel better. Basically, would I feel better if I told this person how I felt about the situation here? But I really think you're just overall just thinking too much about it, too much about how this might change things here. Okay, let's see what the advice and or guidance is for you, Pisces. Advice and or guidance, Pisces. We have Doc Op. That was the only one that flipped, right? Being right never feels wrong. What I'm drawn to with Doc Op is that he has, he has these metal tentacles that he has. I'm getting a lot of multitasking energy here. I mean, Doc Op, he's quite intelligent, right? And yeah, he could have many things that he's doing at once in his busy villain schedule here. But he was Spider-Man's sort of mentor, right? And it's not his fault. I think that's something here. It's not Doc Ock's fault. And I feel like that he's the way that he is. And I feel that is some guidance for you as well. That just because you didn't do something here, that's not your fault. I don't feel. And like maybe you didn't know. Maybe like it's not all your responsibility here. But I do feel like there's a lot going on. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this because he does not come up very often. Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus slithers his way into a reading when, in spite of your best efforts, you are facing interpersonal conflict. When this card appears, you may be dealing with something similar, finding yourself battling someone's self-perception versus the reality. Don't shy away from making them aware of how their actions affect you. I feel like this also goes for the other person as well. I do feel like you have a bit of an inner conflict here. Like, again, I mean, that's the Two of Swords. It's like, should I include them or not? But I feel also that this person, kind of for you to see how your inactions here might have affected this person. And I feel like that is some advice here for you, is to look at how the things that you've done and how that affects people here. But I mean, it's mostly about you and facing your own sort of conflicts here. That it could be that this person might have put some unrealistic expectations on you. So that's why I mean, it's not, it might not entirely be your fault. Maybe this person expected you to do something here and you didn't do it, and it's a little bit of like, I don't feel like it's guilt here. It's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe you weren't ready, but, or you're like, it's just something that you were standing in the way from, and it's kind of like you have these feelings like you want to offer this cup here. I'm just getting that here, this energy. That's the first energy that's here, wanting to offer love, wanting to offer this cup, but it's like, I'm not sure, I haven't made up my mind if I want to include them. I don't know who them is. It can be the other person, the person you want to offer your cup into. It could be third energy. It could be other people that you're like, I don't know if I should tell them as well. But I do feel one of the obstacles, like I said, is you don't want to get distracted from the things that you're working on, because I feel like you're improving whatever it is that you're working on. It's a big improvement. I don't know if it's a big improvement, but it's an improvement for you. You feel like you're working towards something and you don't want to get off track. So it's like, well, would this put me off track? I don't know. It's an inner conflict that you have, and you have to figure that out. See how Spirit's not going to just hand you answers? They're like, no, you got to do the work. You got to figure that out. Because ultimately, it's like, it's up to you. You have free will. Okay, Pisces, that is your reading. If you would like the extended love reading, which would probably be for this, whoever it is that you want to offer this cup to, you can check out my YouTube channel at Alice Tarot. I will be putting those up sometime this weekend or early next week. So if you'd like to be notified when those are up, you can subscribe there. All right, those are all the readings that I'm going to do for these general readings. So thank you for watching. Again, if you'd like to follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate it. It does help support me. And yeah. I'm like, was there anything else? I don't know. I'm like out of it. I'm thinking about my rice. My rice has been done for 20 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you pay me on Etsy, well, I mean, I have readings available on Etsy. So one of those readings, yeah, sure. In the new year, I will be offering other readings there as well, like questions, general and love and all of that, in the new year though. So right now they're just kind of seasonal readings because I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. So I didn't want to put anything that was too involved on there. So that's why they're the way that they are there. What do you mean you're confused? No, it's just they're specific. They're not open-ended. It's like, I don't know, the readings up there, like there's a love reading up there, but it's 3 cards. Like I tell you, there are 3 cards and this is what the reading will be about. So it's not open-ended. It's not like you can ask me anything and I'll answer it kind of thing. I don't have those readings up right now on Etsy, but in the new year I'll probably offer one that's more open-ended like that. Does that make sense? But that's on my Etsy. Same, alicetarot.etsy.com. But I think that is it for me for this. This is a long stream. I didn't intend it to be this long because I thought, well, if I start early, then I can end earlier, I guess. It's not exactly how things go. It's not how they ever go. What's going on with my... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll stream again, but like I said, YouTube channel, there will be readings up there, general readings. Thanks for watching. I think the next time I stream, I only streamed Overwatch because it doesn't crash, but also there's like drops event going on and stuff, so that was really the only reason I streamed Overwatch. Those reasons. I think I might find games, like actual games to play that have stories and stuff, you know, that are actually interesting to play. It's just I don't know if they're gonna crash, and I don't want them to crash while I'm playing. But I think there are ones that I know that don't take up as much memory that I have that I've been wanting to play. So I'll play that whenever I stream next, which I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for hanging out here, and I hope that if you were listening to the readings, if you found something insightful or helpful, or if not, it was just entertaining to, I guess, listen to other people's energies. I mean, I find that's where my entertainment is, because like, yeah, I'm neutral. So anyways, have a good night, good day, or wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.